Oh, would you look at that? Today is a wonderful another day of Digimon Day. But,
oh hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Now, just gotta get my model ready as usual. And what? My model's missing? I wonder why that's the case. Come on, Ayo, you really got to put yourself together. You have a tried and true model that everyone knows and loves. You have a customized model that has all the big boobies. Where is the model that you are giving yourself today? Hum. Eh? What is this big red button? The big red button says, do not press, will goddessify. Huh. Now what does that mean, goddessify? Do you think that means I become a goddess? Surely not, right? Surely I don't become a goddess if I press this little button, right? Huh. Think. Well, you know, Ayo, you have a show running, you have a stream starting, and what kind of streamer are you gonna be if you don't show your face? People are just gonna stare at your screen, stare at Terriermon and Kaze and just call it like, yeah, it's a great stream, guys. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. And so, you must press the button, even if it says don't press the button, because that is how life works. So, as scary as this big red button looks, we must press it. Hold on. We must press it. Hold on. I honestly did not plan this. Hold on. Let me just give me a second. Hold on. hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, that's not a good button. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Emergency. Do not press button. Press 5, 4, 3, 2. Bah! Crap. Accidentally muted it. No wonder it wasn't. Okay. Button press. What is this? What's this music? Why is Pokemon music playing? Am I turning into something I shouldn't be? I feel fuzzy. Something's weird happening inside of me. And I am going to Shinka. I am Shinkai. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Digimon Day! Welcome! Woohoo! That was totally a little scuff. Hi, everybody! I totally made that up right on the spot. I am sorry if that was awful, if that was cringe, if that was I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in, for seeing me. My newest model. And thanks to that big red button that you did not get to see because of funding issues, and that was all improv, I have now been upgraded into a digital goddess. Now, welcome! And now, you guys can't have anything bad to say about me because I am so McFrickin' beautiful now. Look how McFrickin' beautiful I am. And with the goddess powers inside of me, I have more power because, like, I have more hair. I have more hair. I am beautiful. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, so yes, exactly. I grew hair and that makes me cool. Yes, yes. Welcome everybody and happy Digimon Day. I'm just gonna say that I've had this model for quite some time already. There were some issues with it, with some of the rigging, and then I just like got kind of lazy getting back to the rigger. And I never really fully checked on it, and I wanted to do a bit more of an intense reveal, but thanks Doncho! I wanted to do more of a more formal reveal, but it's okay if it didn't work out. I think it looks great just the way it is. And this is a special one-of-a-kind model made by a friend from my childhood. This is her one and only model that she has put together for me. So shout out to Nanami, my lovely mama, for this beautiful model. Thank you, everybody. Let me show a little bit of how the model looks. Not like a child, like an online childhood friend. When we were in the online world together, we met, and she has upgraded her art while I have not, because we met through like art forums and stuff. But yes, one of one. We are one of one. So she made it specially for me. I just told her to make, honestly, the only requirement, I was like, please make me beautiful. Please make me goddess. And she made me beautiful and she made me goddess. I love her heart so much. So let us showcase the full model from top to bottom, shall we? And then we shall proceed with the Digimon days. This is also dedicated to my wonderful Kami Gomibaka, Bopsy, because today, technically, is still his birthday, at least on this side of the world. So, my halo got broke already? Well, I was never a perfect program, so I was never meant to be perfect. I am meant to be perfect in, you know, the other scheme of things. Yeah, Kami Gomibakas. So, happy birthday, Bopsy! This reveal is for you! And everyone else also, but I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Screw like the setup and hype. Let's just show it. Okay. Hi, Meru. How are you? Okay, so let's do a full top-down bottom view, okay? I'm gonna start levitating. I'm Dua Lipa. I'm Dua Lipa. I'm Dua Lipa. Because I'm levitating.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Something, something, levitating. Look how cool this is, right? Look at all the digital numbers moving on the model. I am a beautiful, beautiful, sexy cover girl. I know, right? The dress is really beautiful, and it has little binary codes moving along. And the arm area, we got the wonderful Gomi numbers blinking and beautiful and smashing. And then on the side we have little swirly dirlies. I don't really know what they are, but they're Hatsune Miku and Vocaloid coded, so I enjoy it. So, you guys ready to see all the other features? Does the binary say anything? I have no idea. I don't think so. I think they're just random ones and zeros. And it's me again. Hi, everybody. You guys remember me? I am Io, as usual. Why did I envision Io doing 6-7, but with 1-0 instead? Narrow camera, so don't say that. Okay, so we don't have that many features that are too, you know, out. Wait, they should be labeled. What the hell? Okay, well, we'll just play along as we go. So we have the blushy emote. Hi. Blush and blush and blushies. And then we have sadness. Why would you do this to me? Card pulls, why would you do this to me? Ooh. And then get in there with your motorbike toggle. And then next we have, what is this one? Hold on, did I click it? Ah, the doom. The doom! And then next we have... Oh, right! Of course, we can't have Io without her usual hairstyle, right? So, we also have OG Io in the building! Yes, yes, yes. OG, OG, OG. With her short hair. Nice and cute. Hi, Tetalai! How are you? So, you know, long hair is when I feel like Nesama, but short hair is more me,
Oh,
right?
hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hi, Fee. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you also for Maru, too. And then we have... What is this one? Ah, yes. We can't go off without being lost and confused, right? Eh? Eh? Her hair makes me look so much elegant. Short hair is when she's feeling bratty emoto, which is all day, every day. I think this is more my vibe, right? Tell her it's cute. That's what the instructions say. Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you're gone. Hi, Couch Potato. Let's see. What's this one? Sparkles in my eyes. So you guys see it? And then we do the blushies. Beelzebub! Okay. Now, this next animation is gonna be the coolest one, okay? Are you guys ready? Let me zoom out a little so you guys can see it a little bit better. Because there is more to this model than what you see here. You ready? Actually, let's do it with the long hair. Okay, there you go. Let's do it with the long hair, and then you guys ready for this animation? Goddess powers! Activate! I have wings! I have wings! Oh, you can't mess with me now! I'm a freaking goddess, guys! I am a goddess! Magical girl transformation, right? I can fly without T-posing, and now I can go woo! Woo! Woo, woo, woo. How's it look? My beautiful wings? I look like Mercy from, what's it called? Mercy from Overwatch, right? I know, I can fly. It's like when the first cockroach gave flight. It is a mistake. It is a mistake, but we are going on with it. I think of that girl from Xenoblade 1. But yes, I am now your lovely garbage program VTuber, Io, with a goddess form. So don't mess with me or I'm gonna smack you in the bits. I will call herself a cockroach despite her feeling swords though. I mean, yes, yes. How can you be Mercy? You don't even have as much art as Mercy? Soon. Oh, wait, you mean like that? Like that kind of art? But yes, I will get you in the bits. Don't say Sky Striker. I'd rather be Mercy than Sky... Do I? I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather be Sky Striker or... But okay, anyway. Alright, so... Thank you, everybody. I'm getting there. I just need to be good at the bits. Ah. No. Sky Striker's like 15. All of the Sky Strikers are 15. Okay, let me take a sip of some drink really quick. Well, that is it for the reveal, everybody. Time to see you next time. Bye! Just kidding. Yes, I mean, the thigh is for, you know, well, you barely see thigh, but it's about the intention, right? It's about what's underneath. It's about the suggestion. You know what I mean? It's about the suggestion. Try not to pop another tire. Shush! Oh no, I don't want to think about the tires. The thighs insist upon itself. Yes, exactly. The best also like the 10 going by. Okay, so that is it for the main reveal. Do you guys have any questions about Goddess Io? Lore-wise, I just made it up. That was the lore. The lore, like, there's no animation about what made me a goddess. There was a button that was kind of like the Staples easy button, but then I pressed it in order to get a model because the other ones weren't showing up. So then I was like, bam! And then I was here. It leaves something to imagination. Exactly. We have to open the doors for the imagination world. So, now, about Digimon Day. We have a lot of cool stuff that we can talk about today. Goddess Io shows up in the second half of the Io cinematic universe. Yeah, come on, like sometimes we don't need intense lore, right? We just, such good lore, button press implosion. I evolved. Seems like the goddess of hyperdimension Neptunia. Okay, but what if I shorten my hair? Shorten hair with the wings. Ooh, you guys can see the wings better like this. What do you guys think? What do you think about the wings? Like this. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do the animation again with the short hair this time. You ready? I'm so pretty. I'm so nice. I am sugar. I am spice. I am Io tonight. You're gonna be in the goddess light. Something like that. I don't know. The goddess patron, shine down upon me. Roll a d20 for me. But anyway, what was I doing? Oh, okay, so let me readjust myself so I'm nice and close and personal with everyone again. Hi! Short hair goddess Io is peak. See, I know. I like the short hair too, but the goddess form, I guess, is when I feel, maybe when the mature voice redeem, I'll turn into goddess form. But this, you know, short hair feels more like me. You know what I mean? It's a me. It's a me. Mario. Mario. That's why they're making so many data centers. The Yaya is going crazy. You know how many data centers were required to animate those wings? Don't tell anybody. Just kidding. I actually don't know how much. Probably not much because it was just one person who did it. Shout out to my rigger, Balju Belial on VGen. Thank you so much for the rig. And thank you, Nanami, for the wonderful, beautiful art. I love it, and everybody here loves it. Hi, Thomas. My data centers, around 6 or 7 data centers. That's it? Come on. The whole state of Utah is mine now. Come here, Mormons. I'll make your Salt Lake City. I'll show you a Salt Lake. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Io skywriting the price of RAM due to her goddess form. Alright, I see. I see. I also should take off the wings for now because it takes a lot of space. Utah! Utah is mine now. No ifs, ands, or buts, Utah is now mine. Utah is my domain. I took the data center that had my Digimon ranch. Well, you shouldn't have it. Well, yeah, Maro's my bitch. I thought I thought we established that Maro is my bitch. No? Hi, Waddling. How are you? This is my first use of this model today, or ever, and just gonna put Maro on the streets? No! Just because Maro's my bitch doesn't mean I'm gonna have him live on the streets. He's gonna live... what is interesting in Utah? He's gonna live in a government building. I don't know. Maro's a bitch. Maro's a bitch. I don't think I'm gonna... Okay, but anyway, today, for Digimon Day, rather than continuing the protagonist series, we have a lot of releases that are coming out soon. We have 2 starter decks, a Digimon Beat Break starter deck, and a Digimon Data Squad starter deck that's going to be released by the end of this week. And I think 2 weeks from now, we are going to get the reveal or the release of BT25, which is all about the remaining half of Time Stranger and some more like Data Squad stuff, I think. I don't remember. I actually haven't fully looked through all the boxes, so that's gonna be pretty cool. It's all gonna be on the same day, Saturday. Wait, on their website it says that the starter decks are coming out on the 15th, which is 4 days from now. I guess I'm Io's quote-unquote slave. Hi, Trash Boat! Oh, I have to show you the animation. You missed it. You missed it. You ready? I have wings now. I have wings. But anyway, I also have long hair too. It makes me look more demure. You know what I mean? I look demure with this look. I have demureness. I am demure. Demure. But the short hair fits my personality more. Every fancy cyberpunk is adorable. Yeah! Let me show you the rest. Hey! Adorn my leg. My one and awesome leg. The other leg and the other bits are private. You have to be Beelzebub to get access to that. You have to be Beelzebub to get access. Hi, Vias and Vince. Welcome to today's Digimonday. Also, I swear, I looked BT25 release was going to be the 25th, not this week. That's what I saw, but maybe if you're doing pre-releases, you'll get access to it. Yeah, I know, it's so pretty, isn't it? I also really like the arm, the little arm sleeves and the beeping like 5, can you see it? The beeping 5s and 3s. I love that so much too. Very pretty, very pretty. I am gorgeous in this. OG Io is cute and all, but Goddess Io is beaut. Ain't she a beaut? I'm like trying to figure out where to put myself because I want to get my halo up there, but I guess not. I guess I'll prioritize my head over the halo. Catch on for free? BT25 Friday, and the NG has to wait 2 weeks. That's what I heard. Pre-release is this Friday, don't know the actual release date. I saw 25. I did my research. So, I was thinking, for today's stream, also, I don't think... I'm not gonna hold anyone against, you know, if you have a foot interest. Yeah, power to you. I am not a foot person, and you do not need to see those. I'm new here. What kind of decks do you play, Io? Hi! Let's see. I haven't really made a deck IRL recently, but what deck I would really like to make IRL now is a Beelzebub deck. I think I have most of the components that I could probably make it, but probably the most modern deck I have is a Rapidmon X deck, at least IRL. But yeah, I think like that's kind of my playstyle, like either purple or green decks. I wish to make back when OG Myodismon was kind of poppin'. When was that? Like BT16, BT17. I wanted to make that deck IRL. That was like my favorite deck for a while. Io will most likely want to build a B-Break deck after watch the anime. I have only watched 2 episodes so far. Hopefully we get more Beelzebub support in the new Demon Lord set. I can't wait to see the new all arts that are gonna come for him. Rapidmon X's peak, I'm missing like 8 cards for mine. It makes me sad. I need to figure out how to remake the deck because it's really, it doesn't like zoom as fast anymore. You know what I mean? She should make a deck with a lizard to spike quick.
The best Oshiri has become bester now.
Aw, thank you! Much appreciated. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not want to do that. Much appreciated, Fiend. Although you can't really see the butt from here, unfortunately. Do we need to customize a model? Oh, right. I wanted to say also, thank you everyone who contributed to the subathon I had last year. Thanks to all the contributions, I was able, this was the model that I was trying to get rigged. So thanks to everybody. If it weren't for you, you wouldn't have been able to get this wonderful, beautiful model together. So thank you. This is all because of everyone who participated. Wait, I have earrings? Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa! I have earrings! I didn't realize. I've been testing the new stuff on DC Go's beta version. I like the flow of the Beat Braid starter goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna look through all that today and see a bit of a vibe. Oh, and I also wanted to announce something really quick for those who missed it. My buddy Bug Sentai has the deck build, and he told me that BT25 is better than Terriermon X. Yeah, I would agree. I do have Terriermon X in my deck, but it really doesn't work well with a lot of the Rapidmons because the Rapidmon is specifically Terriermon, and it just kind of reduces the effect of it, you know what I mean? I fought a Beat Break deck, I did not like it! If I want to be super toxic, make a Maqueenamon deck. X-Maqueenamon. Right, anyway, let me do a little bit of some plugging. That doesn't sound right, but let me do a little bit of plugging really quickly. Hold on, let me post this. And then let me do this. Okay. Rapidmon needs a better level 6. It's true. I think we are due for a new Rapidmon, don't you think? Oh yeah, I also saw that Quake drop. Okay, so. Damn it. No, I'm just upsetty spaghetti because I need to put my halo in or else it looks kind of weird. It gets cut off. Okay, so one thing I wanted to announce is that I actually have my first official Digimon TCG gig coming up in June, and I want to give a nice shout out to my bro, my one who has always believed in me, Quake Drop, for this opportunity. So I wanted to... Oh, hi Cryptic, how are you? You like my new model? And so I wanted to just announce that I am going to be Jesus. I'm gonna be Jesus. BT19 is better, so you get more memory with it. It's different from Terriermon X, but yes. Kids make friends and talk to peeps to get cool things set up. Yeah, thank you. I am not really good at networking, but so I am going to be commentating a Digimon World Championship Store Championship event in one of Quake Drop's locals in Houston, Texas. I am going to be streaming from... I'll get the nails if you really want to be Jesus. No! I don't want that! Don't do that! I'm a goddess! I will smite you, Mad Axe! Watch me! I will! Why must you scare me with this visage? Cryptic. It is okay. The boobs are more reasonable in this one. You can't be upset. The boobs are reasonable. So I am going to be on their platform, and they're going to be streaming you know, the store championships up to 64 players. If you are in the Houston, Texas area, I know a lot of my viewers are in Texas for some reason. If you enjoy it, I won't hold it against you. Feel free to register and participate because I may be able to commentate on your game. And I'm extremely worried about how this is... Wait, 102 people have signed up for the event? Quake Drop! You said the limit was 64 people! 100! Oh my god, No, it's... What? 102 people? Oh, okay, don't register anymore. Unregister. Don't register anymore. I have to judge my local store champs. I wish I could fly out. Oh, so you're also gonna be a judge? You and Quake Drop are gonna be judges. 64 is the cap, not all of them are gonna show up. Well, I hope, and I will look forward to be able to do that. I know it's gonna be of a gauntlet, so it's gonna be only 64 people can play, but there's technically a limit to who can apply for the matches. Am I gonna participate in the tournament? No, I am going to be the commentator. So I'm gonna be, remember that time I was watching the stream of Worlds and I was like flaming on the guys that were doing the commentary? That's gonna be me now, so now other people are gonna be flaming me. Cause I'll be like, oh, people are gonna make fun of how I pronounce cards, or I might not be able to get the strategies or things like that. So I'm a little nervous because I'm not like, you know, that, you know, I don't know every card, right? But I feel like if I do some research, I am going... Wait, cicadas flying over? Ooh, that's so cool! We will flame you. I mean, look, criticism is always welcome. Is Patrick coming? Just kidding. She'll see all my SPs and be like, I want that for my collection. I'm gonna lose the plot. Yeah, I'm gonna see so many Gomibakas. Be sure to shout out if you get interviewed. I don't know how the interviewing... I wish I could... I don't know if the store is gonna set up any interviewing, but I would love to interview people in between the matches too. Again, I've never commentated before, so this is gonna be a first-time experience, and hopefully, you know, good night, Ed! I hope that everything works out and that I can make this event wonderful and fun for those who are participating and those who are tuning in. So, please mark the date, June 13th, between, let's see, registration period starts 10 to 12 p.m. How long is this gonna go for? We'll see how it happens. I'm trying to shop up and get high placement. Gonna make you comment on one of my decks? I want to! I would love to have this way to, you know, what's the word? Interact with the community. The event will put Io on more Digimon map and get her more gigs. Also, I'm doing this pro bono. So, this was by my choice also, just because I wanted to do it. So, do not worry. This is a pro bono gig, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. Then again, if you want to help support me in the channel, we have other thingies like Ko-Fi and stuff, but again, not required. The only thing I will say is please keep watching me on YouTube because we're so close for monetization, and then we can do memberships and emotes, and it's gonna be great. But other than that, as long as you show your wonderful face here, that is more than enough for me. So it would make you do the same thing for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gonna be too hard for me. The card text is too small. And I also kind of lose like my attention span when people solitaire for too long. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Twitch boy, time to ditch the stream and go on YouTube. Thanks, Dodjo. Actually, I mentioned you earlier. Someone was asking who was the top Yu-Gi-Oh player in my community. I was like, maybe Dodjo. I haven't beat his ass yet. Nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh is nearly impossible nowadays. Like, what is it? I bought a personal sleeve for my Gallimon deck. Nice! People have a lot of bad times in Trussell a lot. Dun 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 dun. Wow, an Undertale reference. Okay, so with that out of the way, we are going. Also, Bobsy, why are you commenting on my song cover? Do you need to get slapped? Do you need to get slapped? I'm the player that made Io hate Yu-Gi-Oh the most. I'm special. I want to beat you once and I can't. I don't know why I can't. He told me he did that. Ah, this man. Okay, so let's get started on reviewing the new products that are coming out. I'm sure many of you have already looked through it, but as it says here, May 15, we have the starter deck Digimon Beat Break, and then also on that day we have Digimon Data Squad. The week after, oh, I guess that's where you got the pre-release is this weekend also. So if you are doing pre-release, I've never beaten me when I wasn't messing around playing something stupid. I mean, I still won though. Danja just never wants to be stupid. He's so serious all the time. And then we have BT25 also coming out. So he was like, now I wait for her to send me an angry message. So let's take a look at the box first with the Digimon Beat Break box and see what kind of cards there are and see how the play status, or how we're supposed to play. I will note that by going through this, I am going to get spoilers for Beat Break since I'm only two episodes in, but it's fine. It's fine. That is my fault for not reading it this far. So here we are. Hey, stop outing me. Bobsy, I will let you know that Noob has been sending screenshots of your guys' DMs. And it's really funny. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. I spoiled level 6 already. SMH my H. Alright, so for the baby, is there only one baby? Alright, for the whole B-break deck, we have one baby. What? What do you mean I'll wait? What? Even when I win duels, I still lose because you managed play for twice. Yes, that was your canon event. I'm sorry, Cryptic. We will never have to live that down. I won in my own way. Okay, so this effect is when attacking by trashing your bottom face down card from under one of your tamers. What? This Digimon may digivolve into a glowing dawn trait. Digimon card in the hand with a cost reduced by 2. Okay, so it kind of has a little bit of the Alphamon or Ryuken vibe, but it's also doing like the card under Tamers that I noticed from the Data Squad starter deck. So it seems like I am leaking more private info. Hey, I wasn't the one leaking it. I was just reading it. You should stop releasing private info to Noob, you mean? He's the Lark? He's the Narc. I know. I don't know how I feel because loading sources under Tamers is Digiverse / Digisoul / ePulse. You know what else it is? It's also cross. This is how I feel about the digital monsters, the DM stuff with the training. Yes, exactly. But also, Digicross lets you save under a Tamer too. So they're adding more strength to Tamers. You kept the model a secret this whole time. Yeah, all many people really needed to do was ask, and then I would have said something. That's the only reason why I'm using the model today, because Quake Drop was like, hey, by the way, about that model, and I'm like, screw it. Okay, fine, I'll show myself. Does this trigger only when it attacks or when anything attacks? Only when it attacks. Then it digivolves. So it has that Alphamon or Ryuken, but we need more Tamer rejection effects. We need more stuff to like mess with Tamers because this is going too far. This is going too far because once they have the Tamers up and the Tamers are going to be like, I can already sense this, like start a main phase, you may, like because the Data Squad cards are like that too. It's like, oh, you may, like the bit though if you were having a random sphere. I mean, there are a bunch of custom models on VGen too. If you guys want me to use those models, you can always help me fund them. Because there are some that are pretty cute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just feeling. Okay, so this Leomon is pretty basic, I guess. When, like, it has very similar effects as other cards, so there isn't really much for this. When it would digivolve into a glowing dawn, reduce it by 1, and it has barrier, and then it turns into Cougarmon. Wait, Cougarmon's a champion? Oh! Okay, because when I saw it in episode 2, I thought it was the rookie form, but then that means it already can turn into an ultimate? Yo, that's crazy. I have all day send it. It was just sitting on this nuke of a model. I really was. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought he was a little rookie baby. He's a Godowon just championing it up. He's just a champion. Sorry, I'm moving myself a bit so I don't block any info. Thanks, noob. Cougar's like Tailmine. Wow. Okay, let's see. On play, when digivolving, place your top security card to your hand, then recovery +1. Okay, a lot of wait, but it's a virus. But a lot of vaccine cards do that. When this Digimon would digivolve into a glowing dawn trait by trashing the see. It just has the inherited effect. But by trashing the bottom, and then you reduce the cost by 2. The same thing! The Cougar's a champion. What is Digimon trying to tell us? Well, the thing is that this Cougar is really actually a Cougar and not your hot 40s or hot single mom in the 40s in your area or whatever
thanks
they
for
say.
checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh, thank you for the sub on Twitch. We waddled it. Well, I can't talk. We waddling. Thank you. I hate cheap Evos. like this is excessive. This is the third. We only checked 3 cards and all their effects are reducing evolution costs. Can I smack a bitch? You can, by attacking with Kugamon, you can reduce a Digi-evolution cost by 4. Leo related level 4. That's true. This Kugamon's gonna die. I already know. This Kugamon's gonna die. Because if you have a Kugamon, you have the Kekkomon on the inherit, you attack with the Kugamon, you can activate the one attacking, right? And then as it's Digivolving, then this your turn would activate, and then that would reduce it again by another 2. So like you can Digivolve for reduced cost of 4. Can I punch a bitch? Like granted you need 2 you know, cards under a tamer, but like it's gonna be really easy to do that. Yeah. It's funny how fast you run out of them. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, Murasame. This is shoot, what's that guy's name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. I gave up. I'm trying not to power creep, huh? A little bit, yeah. Okay, so he has Alliance. Okay, Alliance, and then... Wait, but he's Beastkin. No, but he's really, like, tied to Glowing Dawn. I'm like, can I put him in my bunny deck? Yeah, Kyo, yes. You know what? Fine for Bopsy Io. Can you punch me? Unfortunately, I don't have a punch animation, but I'll think about it. They need strong decks to get players into the game. Yo, you know that the Imperial Dramon starter deck was so bad? Back then, nobody wanted it. Everyone wanted the Masmon deck, but people still come and play. Come on. You need to balance this game or it's gonna die like the Firestorm of 09. I don't know what that is. Okay, on play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 for the turn. Then, if it's your turn, by trashing the bottom face-down card of any one of your tamers, you may play or use one Glowing Dawn trait card from your hand. What? So it's like Sakuyamon? It's like, it's touching a little bit of like Renamon crap, but like with even more reduced effects? I mean, so bad. I'm sure it was better than Mastamon at the time. No! Wait, really? I looked at the prices, like nobody was buying the Imperial Dramon one. Nobody was buying. Everyone was telling me. I remember I was at a store and I was like, which one should I get? And everyone's like, you should get the Mastamon one. It's a little bit hard to start out with, but yeah, it's really good at like defense and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, come on, stop this. This is even worse than Sakuyamon. Oh, hi, Fiend. Thank you. I got lied to. I mean, I got all the starter decks, so, I mean... The thing is that there is no limitation of what you can play. It could be any card. So you can play an option card, you can play a tamer card, you could play a Digimon, you can do anything. But the thing is, Quake Drop, is that any card, like these new cards have so many keywords now, right? So it doesn't even matter at that point. I need to turn on the light. Rebreaker starter deck is very strong in general, is what I feel. Murasame, by trashing the bottom of face down card from bottom face down of any tamers, this the Glowing Dawn trait Digimon unsuspense. What does that have to do with yellow? What does this have to do with yellow? Unsuspending is a blue effect. This is not a yellow effect typically. So what were they thinking? What were they thinking about this? It doesn't even have blocker or anything. Like, what? Angie. Colors don't matter nowadays. That's why I'm Angie. You gotta stick. You have to stick to. They have to stick with like what the hell? Okay, so it evolves into Habakirimon. Kind of cool looking. Has Koki drawing it. They know how to draw furry muscles. Yes, yes, yes. When Digivolving, when attacking, place one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon as the top security card. Then, by trashing the top security card of one player with the most security cards, recovery +1, when any of your going down trait Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing your top security card, they don't leave. Isn't that Jupitermon's effect? They just slapped it on Habakirimon? As a magic player, color identity is a man. Come on, look, listen, I just... You are muddling the concept. Like, this is a more standard... Yes, Koki drawing muscles in Hydrosy. Exactly, I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you understand about the Hydrosy. But, like, this one is a more yellow-coded card. The only thing that I have a problem with this one is that it just has a, like, literally Jupitermon's effect of, like, removal protection. Which is a little confusing, because this is a level 6, but Jupitermon's... And you can, when attack, you can always recover, too, right? Shake my head, Alright. I'm kinda sus about this. What's next? Alright, Gekomon has piercing, when moving, and on play. See, this is the quickest sign of power creep, with the when moving instead of on play. Power creep to the max. Also, let me take my dog out really quick. He wants to go roam the world. If I were part of the Digimon planning committee, I would be like, what the hell? What's going on? This is bull crapo, and I will stand by that. But this Gekomon's pretty standard with the search for a tamer and a glowing dawn and piercing. Next, we have the rare pool of Gekomon with the champion revealed to me. It kind of looks like a Palmumon Evo, not gonna lie. It kind of looks like a Palmumon Evo. Okay, so it evolves into Armalizamon, and then if you have one or fewer tamers, you can play one tamer with a glowing dawn trait from your hand without paying the cost. With on play and when digivolving. So another standard effect with piercing inherent also. And then it evolves into Monarch-Lizamon, which also gets Alliance. I think it's funny that they re-added the effect. I think probably because it's a starter deck, they explain what Alliance does. But this one is the same type of concept as Murasamemon, because it lets you do the digivolving thing again. Oh, they all get unsuspend? Is that why? What part of this card piercingness you can give to the rest of the archetype, including the yellow line? Okay, why? What? Okay, I need you. Look at the champ again. It has an umbilical cord. No, it doesn't. That's not umbilical. That's Gekomon. They want you to Evo Blitzwing and re-stand for blocking or double attacking. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because this is a yellow... Like, okay, actually, with the digivolving thing reduced by 3, yellow or green is more known for like quick evoing, so I'm okay with that. Just the unsuspending, I don't know. I'm not, and like it just plus that's fine. That's fine. Let's just move on. Okay. All right. So this is the mega form, which doesn't look really like a dragon anymore, but it turns into something called a Tradismon. So it is a Digimon option hybrid card. The effect is suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the highest DP to the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of like, shoot, what's that card called? Giant Missile, but missing one effect. Not very woke of you. I'm okay with like dual color decks. I'm getting really, I didn't know my Oshi was this bigoted. No, like here's the thing. I feel like it's a little messy. It feels, I just managed to forget these option / Digimon cards existed. Okay, but Koji, here's the thing. I will say, don't forget about the Arts DG Evo with dual cards. Yeah, I hate that too. The thing though, Koji, is that I find that they are... God, why does it have 3 keywords? Sorry, I'm getting Digimon pendulums! I find that not all of them are great, because I did put the Shine Greymon first mode dual card in that Shine Greymon deck I did last week, and I found it useless. It really was never powerful enough to help me in my situation, because it would only be a minus DP for 1 Digimon card, and it just wasn't, it was meh. It was meh. The Shine BM dual card is Omega Overkill, yeah. But, let's see, the main effect, security attack +1, reboot, blocker, pretty standard for green-black. Your Digimon, your opponent's Digimon's effect don't affect this Digimon until their turn ends. Then delete one of your opponent's, okay, what? How? Okay, so it's just Digimon effects. Okay, I had to think about it. I'll be like, it seems kind of bull crap. That seems kind of bull crap. Have you seen Billstar? Mega Cracked Butt Crack. Mega Butt Crack is what it is. Okay, I mean, it's kind of like Mega Gargo, but better than Mega Gargo, right? It's just better than Mega Gargo. Especially with the inherent that you could just unsuspend. That is one of Mega Gargo's effects, and you just have it here without the ace. I use the option half mid attack then Evo into it. Oh yeah, because of the stupid yellow boy. No! Oh, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Bandai. I don't know if I can commentate anymore. I'm gonna be angry. My issue is dual cards have no overflow / downside. I really think they should not have the Arts Digivolve. I really think that you could use it as an option or Digivolve it as a Digimon. That way you have the flexibility to use one or the other in that situation without losing draw power, right? But giving you a free Evo with a free effect for just 1 extra cost from the OG Digivolving cost? Bandai! What were you smoking? Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way. I don't know who approved of this. I think a lot of people were like, oh, if you want to do the Arts Digivolve, you should like have some added cost, or at least put it in the option cost. You can use both the option and the Digimon, not just one or the other. It depends, Bopsy. If you don't have a Digimon that can Digivolve at the point, you can just use that as an option. Or you can just Digivolve it as the like original Digimon to Digivolve it. But it's just it's so cheap. This Eclipse Impact? Do you know how much Giant Missile is? Giant Missile is 8. Is 8. I'm gonna hold on. Giant Missile is 8 cost for the only really major difference is that, oh, you prevent something from unsuspending. But then you can Digivolve it. Going who Donata-sama thought about this. Huh? Yeah, you can use this in any green deck. Or black. I meant... Dual cards don't have option effects and security, if that means anything. No, it doesn't. Because, like, that's just situational, and that also is... I mean, like, green-black decks, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'll beat myself off a cliff. Okay, hi, Tony Soda, welcome. Hello, new here, thanks to your artist. Nanami! Hello, welcome! Nanami is an oldie but a goodie, and she made this. Is she watching? Tell her that everyone loves the model. Tell her that everyone enjoys it so much and they think it's super pretty and amazing. And she did an amazing job, and I can't thank her enough for it. Thank you, Nanami. Welcome. All right, more puppet support. I'm gonna throw somebody off a cliff. By placing one card from your hand face down under any of your tamers, draw 2. Okay, you could just play Prismon and then... She was always like this. She posted on her Twitter, then came here. Wait, she didn't say anything! Where's she be? Where's she be? I need to say. Wait, hold on. Hold on Twitter? She said, I mean, I did message her. I'm like, hey, I'm using the model today. I'm using your model today. Go, go, go. But yes, Nanami, if you're here, thank you so much again. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the work that you did, and it was totally worth it, as you can see. This is the new... Oh, gosh. Maybe I won't be able to look at BT25 today. I'm already... She saw you straight posted on her tweets. She is amazing. She is amazing. Oh, wait! If Nanami... Okay, Nanami, if you're here, please say something. Because I want to show you the animations that they gave me. With the wings and everything. I want to show it to you. I barely started, already lost it. It's very funny. I'm so angry right now. Wolvermon with Digivolve, same thing, but it's blocker. Chiropmon. Really? That's all they got for Wolvermon? No ultimate? Rest in peace. Kuro, not Chirop, my bad. Kuro, by trashing the bottom face down card of any of your tamers, you may return one Digimon card with glowing diamond trait from your traits to your hand. So a recycling card and retaliation. And that's it! That's the only love this little baby gets. It never evolves. Rest in peace. Gekomon gets MC privilege. They would rather spoil the level 6. Alright, Tomoro, Tenma, and Kyo Sawashiro. Let's see. See, I told you, start of main phase. I already knew this. On play, you may place the top card of your deck face on this tamer, then your opponent's a Digimon, gain a memory. When effects trash cards are under this tamer, by suspending this tamer, it gets plus 3,000. And then the other two, Reina and Makoto, you may place the top card, also unrelated. Go bed now. Thank you, now. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good sleep, okay? Thanks for stopping. Oh, dog wants in. You have a good night. Hi. Wanna come in? Okay. This one also does the tamer, and then but it gives jamming. What? Can I slap a bitch? When has jamming been a purple or black effect? What? Oh, but who's this angle? Where's my silly AI VTuber? It's me! I am the angle, and I am also the devil at the same time. Let it go. I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I was also angry when they started changing the grammar of the cards to just make it worse. D-Brigade has had jamming for a while now. Hashtag not my Digimon. Hashtag not my Digimon TCG. What? But okay, can someone answer this for me? Can someone answer this? What is it about this card that makes it black and purple? What? Just because there's two people? I don't... Has Tower Fantasy, how was my day? My day has been very chill. I've been sleeping through most of it, in preparation for today's stream. And I hope everyone has had a great time. Who's the new Genshin character and why they took my favorite Digimon VTuber's channel? The colors black and purple make it black. Maddox, I'm gonna slap. No! Well, no, Mind Link is a generic concept, okay? I'm okay with Mind Link going to different colors, but I know why it's black and purple. I'm just... Don't say everybody gets jammy. Psychic damage. Alright, E-Pulse. You could use it with a beat break, but play one beat break. What? This card is BS! Nani? What? Yo, this option card is freaking... This option card is cracked. What the hell? For 3... What the heck? What? No, but then you also get a free face down card, and you know that everything in this stupid deck... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's cost 3. Let's make it 4. Deck is so tamer dependent they give you a way to bring them from the trash. Exactly, I think that's bullcrap. Question for those who are watching anime, are these cards whack when you consider the anime? Free face down, free member, free tamer, digi. Yeah, this card is BS. Level 5s can play this spell for free 99. What the hell is this? This is just because Data Squad has it doesn't mean it's better. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Man, this Patamon though. Nice, very cute art though. Very cute art. Baby Belphemon. You guys see the baby Belphemon up there? Adorable. Okay. Hi, Hadel. I have some comments about this beat break deck. Why? I just found your channel. Hi, Alex Tamer. Hi, Alex Tyler Gaming. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you like Digimon TCG. Funny enough, the deck is just okay, even if it looks cracked. Oh, you tell me. Are you telling me? You gonna tell me? I'm gonna fight with fists. God, is this how I'm gonna be commentating? I'm just gonna get triggered. I'll be like... If someone comes with a beat break deck, and I'll just be like, oh, he's playing a beat break deck. Oh. No, I have to be neutral. Don't worry, I will be neutral during the commentating. I'm just... My initial thoughts is just, what the hell? What the hell? The new evolution of Batman come for $4.99. Well, Batman doesn't get an evo apparently because it's all about the gayness of... Well, I hope it's not gay because Tomoro's a minor and Kyo is obviously an adult. She lied as easy as she breathes. I will be impartial. I'm gonna do my best. Someone puts a card down. No, I can't. I don't want to. Kyo is only 21/22. Okay.
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage.
Thank you for the sub on YouTube, Joshua Cardasano. Welcome. Neutral IO when someone pulls up an Omnimon deck. I will. I'll be like, no, I can do it. Listen, you guys don't understand. I also work in the. I also am part. I am an assimilated member of society. Okay, I know how to be proper when desired, when necessary. Okay. You got a brown dragon shield sleeves for your Moonmon deck. I feel like it should be pink because of all the poop, right? All the poop is pink. You gotta do that. See, I know how to assimilate, okay? So I'll be... I've actually thought about it. I'm probably gonna use my real voice. So, just so... Because if you know, if I'm gonna be commentating for hours, my voice is gonna get tired. So I'm probably gonna be using my real voice during that. I always behave yourself when someone plays a combo deck on stream. Oh my god, I'll be so triggered. I'll be like, oh, great job with his Medusamon deck. It's quite powerful. Quite powerful indeed. Oh, he did a OTK. Oh, wow, now the game's over. I guess they can go have some lunch or something. How do I feel about Royal Knights? Royal Knights are... I mean, what's wrong with Royal Knights? I only got to play against Royal Knights. I'm judging Leave Me Out of a slander. Well, what deck? Gumbola, what deck are you playing? And Digimonster packs, what deck are you guys playing? Okay, so, I mean, the things I have to say... I think I've already said them. I think I've said all I need to say about this deck. There are some bullcrappery, and we've already talked about dual cards being annoying. I'm gonna make Beat Break and reboot one. Wait, who's reboot one? New model is weird, but damn does it look cool. Hi Zimzor, welcome! How's it weird? It's beautiful! I am an angle and a goddess. Not sure which starter deck I say since I ordered one of each. I think Data Squad is similar in annoyance with like Digivolve boosting and things like that, because when I played with Sarah last week, she made a Data Squad deck, and this Rosemon is bullcrap. But also the Mirage Galgamon is also bullcrap. So it's got a little something for everybody. Oh wait, the Mirage Galgamon isn't part of this deck? Oh, the Mirage Galgamon is just BT25. I see. Squad is Gao, so don't play. What's wrong with Galgamon, Beat Boop? I'm new here and saw Digimon TCG and came in. Welcome, welcome. My name is Io. I hope you have a wonderful time here. We're going through the new releases that are coming out later this week. I hate Mirage. I mean, he's just a dog. What, you don't like dogs? Mirage is in the main set. I don't order Beat Break, but I'll play more Galaxy TS because Lunamon is my baby. You know, Galaxy is kind of gross, but against a deck that strips Digivolution cards, they're extremely nerfed. I do want to play Abydos since Gulmon is fun. That does sound pretty cool. So you guys gotta come in with these interesting stuff, right? Play. I like the new blue-black blocker. BBB. Blue-black blocker Mirage. He deserved that hit. You talking about Mirage again? Screw. When I did go to locals, I did play against a Mirage deck, and I was like, yo, can you stop making me draw cards? You know, Mirage, old school Mirage would be good against these, like, oh, you must play, like, the new starter decks. It would be good against them because you can mill them that way. You can deck them out that way. Or if you play Creepymon, you can also deck them out quicker too. So I think if you could somehow manipulate cards in a state where they can't just get it from the deck, for those kind of decks, that would help limit the effect. Let me sip some water. When your opponent asks cards in hand, you're like, ah, she, man. Alright, sorry, excuse me a second. What, do you think Pristimon is a girl Digimon or a boy Digimon? Same thing with Kira. I haven't gone far enough in Beat Break to know like the other Evos, but I can't help feel like both of them are like boy coded. But you know, it doesn't change anything. Hello, welcome to today's stream, Dip. I've been practicing on Drasil and it's so fun. Marsmine. Okay, let's take a look. We have a lot of cards left to cover, so I think the Data Squad one will be kind of quick to go over because it has similar as Beat Break. Like this Koromon is the same as Keko except it's Data Squad trait. This Galmon, by placing one card in hand, it's the same thing as the Kirope, but then it has the when attacking draw one effect again. Dog! Sorry, 1 second, he's lost. That's true. Even if they're like boy coded at the beginning, in a different game they could be girl coded. You know, like the Biomon in Adventure is very girl coded, but then the Biomon in Time Stranger is boy coded. So it could go either way. Digimon tomboy. Either way, what is this Galmon holding? Oh, it's the tail? It's a little hard to tell with this card, but anyway, pretty staple Galmon. And then the Galgamon is return 1 card, level 3, and then place under any of your tamers. Why does this deck not feel as annoying and bullcrap as the other one? Like, I'm looking at this Galmon and Galgamon, and it's okay. Especially because this when attacking stuff is like Jellymon stuff that has similar effects. Wait, why is Nightbot being weird? Nightbot... Oh, okay, yeah, that's my socials. Yay! Can you move? I can't check chat. The power is in the level 5s. Okay, next one. Agumon is a search with when moving. I already know that. Cause Shine stole all the good support. We already know that. We already know that. Since that Biomon got punched by Marcus, I believe. No, from Time Stranger? Wait, how come I can't? Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is a good Agumon. And it just has a base plus 2000 and it's just a search. But it also is limited to Data Squad. You can't use it in a Shine Gray deck unless you do like Shine Gray with Data Squad support, but I don't know. So the rare card in here is Marcus and Agu. Who would have guessed? This one lets you play a free tamer, same as before. And then this Rise Gray. If one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000, then by trashing 2 bottom face down from any other tamers, you may play or use 1 Data Squad trade card. Ah, it's the same thing! New Marcus or Data Squad trade, including the new 5-cost one. Yeah, so you can make a very Data Squad, but it's just Marcus deck. And Thomas, I guess, with the other tamer. Thank you for the follow, Emperor Zephyr. I swear I've spoken to you before. Were you not following before? Beep boop. Sorry, Finn. I forgot about the beep boop, beep boop. And then the inherit is when this Digimon with Shine Greymon and Tamer Data Squad trait would leave the battle area. By trashing the bottom face down card under any of your tamers, it doesn't leave. Okay. Yeah, that's not nice. I have no idea how you built the starter deck Shine Gray with old Shine Gray stuff. Maybe only the 80s stuff alongside. Well, you know, a lot of the Shine Gray is all that you really need. Like when I was building that Shine Greymon deck last week, everyone was like, no, you don't need all the old Shine Greymon stuff. You just need the 80s Shine Greymon. Like they have printed like 3 different Shine Greymons since like 80 something, you know? Dog, you wanted to come... I'm sorry, I have to be right back again. My dog is asking to be taken out back.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, thank you for the raid! You're a sleepy witch. Thank you so much for the raid on Twitch! What was you doing? Oh, hi, Zaku John! Thank you! You guys was just chatting? A chaotic soft crybaby? Welcome! I hope you had a wonderful stream. My name is Io, and we're currently talking about Digimon TCG's new starter decks and booster boxes. I'm not sure if you are interested in any trading card game related things, but that is what we're doing. And also, thank you so much for sharing. I need to take a breath, hold on. Thank you for sharing your community with me. And I hope if you would like to stay, I would love to see and talk with everybody. But if you need to go, need to go poop, need to go pee, need to go eat, totally fine. I love the old Shine Greymon Digivolving toy. That thing was so ugly. I did see the LM set. Thank you! I just reviewed the model today, actually. It is made by a wonderful friend, Nanami, and she did such a good job with it. It looks so good. But yes, welcome everybody. We just yapping here. I'm getting lightheaded from how much I'm yelling. So, wait, when is Shine Greymon's hand is just a freaking revolver? When did this happen? Digi Seabase just fascinates me. What's Digi Seabase? Thank you for the follow, Yukari is here. Probably DM. When what? I have never seen that in my entire life. They literally just put a freaking revolver on his hand? What? That's crazy. Thank you, Bopsy. That's really funny. Look up every Rice Greymon ever. I have never, it's literally just a revolver hand. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. I feel like all the other Rise Greymon cards in Digimon TCG don't really show it that well. Do you know what I mean? It just, honestly, it feels kind of silly. It seems kind of silly. Like, Deputymon being a whole revolver, it just feels like he destroyed a Deputymon to Digivolve. Do you know what I mean? There's a new promo they add in the list of Allen cards, likely a tournament pack for the next set. I think it was just blind. he just like skinned a Deputymon and put it in his hand. Like, come on, Gargomon is a little bit more. I think when you put the whole barrel out, it makes it a lot less cool. Also, can we talk about how the barrel is so much bigger than the bullets that are inside? So, there's some design flaws here, don't you think? Like, this hole is huge. It's like, oh, it's gonna shoot out a cannon, but then the bullets are like freaking baby size. What are you gonna shoot with that? Oh man, Rise Greymon, you're not cool. Okay, I remember us talking about this Shine Greymon before, where you could just play a tamer, and then when an opponent gets minus 9,000, and then we talked about dual cards, etc., etc. You're just hating it looks cool. To each their own. I mean, I did think Shine Greymon and like Rise Greymon looked cool. Well, like, okay, he went from guy with gun to guy with sword. Like, come on. Come on. Come on, at least with War Greymon and Metal Greymon, they kept the claw thing going on. If they wanted to shoot things, it was just from the nipples. You know what I mean? Where are your nipples, Rise Greymon? You don't have nipples. That's the problem. Rise Greymon doesn't have nipples. Listen, let's be real here. Guy don't have nipples. Major design flaw. Hey, went from Dragon Bug to giant ass dragon with armor. Girl, that's Digimon. You're talking to someone who's written 71 chapters of a Beelzemon X OC fanfic. I think that I am okay to comment whether or not they have nipples, okay? Why are we talking about Digimon nipples again? I'm talking about Metal Greymon. He has like cannons, you know, that shoot out, and it comes out from the nipples. You know what I mean? Escobar doesn't have nipples. 2026. What link are you looking for? Oh, for my fanfic? Do you actually want to read it? Because that would make me happy. If you want to read it. Quick Draw can vouch for it, right? It's romance, so I will say that. I will preface. Breastzukas are the proper term. Where's my Bill Starmon nipple blasters? Can you imagine? Bill Starmon just tears her jacket out and her nipples are just tiny revolvers. Giga Blaster! Pew 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 pew. Hey Bondi, hire me. I have great ideas. You get to chapter 2, the story gets 10x better. Yeah, where's the nipple blasters? Come on. You know, Digimon goes places that Pokemon can't because Pokemon are afraid. You know what? I was actually talking about this. We need to go back. We're nipple baxing tonight. Might have a crosswords of the laser gun fusion with Cyberjamon. I actually was talking about this too because I was playing Pokedoku. If anybody knows what Pokedoku is, hold on. Let me also just add. Okay, I added you in the thread on the Discord server modeling just so I don't forget. You have access now. Bobsy can help you out. I was actually talking about this because I was playing Pokedoku, which is like Sudoku with Pokemon. And today, the suggested one was like the Magmar, Jinx, Electabuzz lines, where it was like Kanto, Johto, and Sinnoh. So then it was supposed to be like Magmar, Magby, and then Magmortar, Electabuzz, Elekid, and then Electivire. And then it was Jinx, Smoochum, Glaceon. And I was like, you know, Pokemon Company are pussies because they are afraid to level up Jinx. I think Jinx, and I know a lot of people don't like Jinx, and I'm not saying that Jinx is like the best Pokemon out there, but I feel like she's been shafted. They've been shafted. I think you could have a male Jinx too. I think Jinx has been shafted, and I think they can fix Jinx. I really think they can fix Jinx, and they need to give that Pokemon the recognition and support it deserves. Because if they thought Magmortar was cool, I think they can make Jinx better. Because Magmortar is just a fat dad bod kind of dude. Do you know what I mean? No, not Arcane Jinx, Pokemon Jinx. I think Jinx should have had an evolution. They always, you know, I just don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair. They need to give Jinx either a regional, make her a Gyaru. Like, come on, get a Gyaru Jinx. Can we get a Gyaru Jinx, please? Or a Karen haircut Jinx. Like, just something. We can fix her. Yeah, I feel like they can fix her. I really do. Bye, Darkbolt. Have a good one. Sorry, I digress. Okay, Lalamon. The design is still a bit... That's what I'm saying. In the next Evo... In the next Evo, I feel like they can do something better. They're just afraid. They're afraid, okay? You can make something better out of Jinx. Fix what the problem was with Jinx, but like make it good. You know what I mean? I think they could do it. There are some Pokemon whose Evos are not even great. You know, like freaking Persian, Alola Persian. Who approved that? Got stung by a bee. Come on, right? Stung by a bee. Well, we'll not talk about the old design. We'll talk about Purple Jinx at the very least. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. This Lolamon's pretty typical. I know this one. This one, suspend, and then you could place the top card of the deck face down. It seems that with the Data Squad startup, you have more options to, outside the tamers, to put stuff underneath. Which I feel like may make it a little bit more flexible than the break one. This Lilamon has... Yeah, this Lilamon is problematic. Or powerful. And I'm glad they made the Lilamon powerful, but yeah, it lets you Digivolve into a level 6 without paying the cost by trashing 2. So that's always great. You know, read it out. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimons or tamers. It can't unsuspend until their turn ends. That's already a great effect. And this is also one attacking too, so you can still activate it multiple times. Then by trashing 2 bottom face down cards from under any of your tamers, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Data Squad trait Digimon card in the hand without paying the cost. Very good. And then, when this Digimon with Rose on its name or the Data Squad trait would leave the battle area by trashing the bottom face down card of any of your tamers, it doesn't leave. It's a good, it has the same type of inherit as the Shine Greymon, which is good. And then the stun, and also just letting it Digivolve for free. Very powerful card, only for 3. And the level 6s in the Data Squad decks are very annoying. So this Rose one is very annoying because of the all turns. When any of your opponents or Digimon or Tamers suspend or affects trash cards from your Tamers, trash your opponent's top security card. With Rosemon, and Rosemon can really trash your security really quickly. So, you know, if you will really need to think about how you can work around the Rosemon. Yes, this card is really pretty. I enjoy it. I'm still along the vein that I feel like Lilamon should have turned into Lotusmon. I think that fits a little bit better than Rosemon. You know, but to each their own. You think that's bad? Check Bacchusmon from BT25. Oh boy. Remember the egg lets you attack NFO, meaning you have the sources under Tamers, you can climb from 4 to 6. Yeah. Well, the one attacking... Oh no, but it has one Digivolving. You're right, you're right. Very disgusting. And yeah, with Rosemon's other effect, just lets you suspend when attacking, so you can just trash whenever you attack. And then activate the all by the all effect. So, you know what I mean? Evil. Falcobon, my trash in the bottom card. Oh, this is also a this is a recycling card. It's sad that the purples in the starter decks are just one of and just recycles. That's so... That ain't Falcom. Now it's Falcomon. Come on. Marcus and Thomas. See, this one gives jamming, and I'm like, it makes sense because Thomas's card are all about jamming. This makes sense. I get it. It doesn't really have much to do with Marcus in this, but like, I feel like this makes more sense than the other stuff. Okay, and then Yoshino and Keenan. This one, by suspending this chamber, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. See, this makes sense because suspending is all about like what Yoshino's Rosemon does. Like, it makes sense to what these tamers are supposed to be for. I don't know what Keenan has to do with this, right? This card very broke. Well, yeah, because you can just use Yoshino and activate the Rosemon too. There's like so many ways to like the synergize here. But with the color combos of the tamers and the beat break, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. Like, these ones I'm not that upset about. You know what I mean? Okay, DNA charge. You might play one data squad. Trade card, play cost 4 or less, blah blah blah. And then, okay, so it's the same thing as E-Pulse, but it's DNA charge. I still think it should have been cost 4. The glowing don't always break the rules. SMH my H. I really think this should have been a 4 cost. I just wish there were actually different decks. You could probably play... Oh, you mean between... Is my dog crying? Hold on. Okay, I think that's just people outside. I was like, is that my dog? Yeah, that's fair. I think it's because they... Are these different art? Oh no, it's the same art. I think that it's... I hear it's because the person who made Data Squad and Beat Break are the same person, right? So, I guess they have similar vibes and they wanted to put it together. And plus they're like this whole like... They're a squad, you know, they're a group of 4, etc., so... Okay, wait, is that my dog? I swear to God I hear him. Then I take my earphones on and I can't hear him anymore. Okay, whatever, I'll just have one ear out. The differences between the soup decks will be showcased in the core set support, which is BT25. We have time. Look at structures themed around new mechanics start. He is crying! God damn it! I'll be right back! Ah, he's stupid! This dog keeps thinking it's dinner time, and he was sitting in the place where I usually feed him and crying for food. And I'm like, bro, I fed you already. You asked for food so early. This was a risk that you knew coming in, and this is what you get. This is the cutest Tokomon card I've ever seen in my entire life. I love Tokomon. I love Tokomon. Tokomon's so cute. So you can use this with any TS card. Get draw 1 when attacking, which is pretty dope. This Wanyamon is a Data Squad baby. Lets you draw 1 when the tamer is played. Hope you get a blue Nyaro. What for, you think? I feel like this Wanyamon is not as good as the Koromon. Yeah, because the other one is just free Digivolving. So I just feel like that's better than this Wanyamon. This Fremon, by trashing your top security card, this Digimon may Digivolve into a gold. Didn't we? Your other. What? Okay. Hello? Your other one already reduces. I guess if you want to focus on a more security manipulating Glowing Dawn. Anya for Blue Mirage, not DATS. Well, yeah, but this is Data Squad Trait Tamers, which means that it doesn't... It negates all the other Thomas Tamer cards, you know what I mean? But yeah, this one is like if you want to focus more on Kyo, and not more of like the other cards, you could use this Freebon, I guess. But because trashing security is a lot more, in the beginning, a lot more accessible than having tamers. That's not always guaranteed, so it works. Yeah, Wanyamon is so cute. Wait, have you seen the NSP Wanyamon card? It's so cute. Hold on, let me put it up really quick. Let's see here. Ba 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 ba. Hold on. Digimon card IO. Look at all them taking these domains and not paying me. Just kidding. There is this one Wanyamon card that is so cute. Here it is, Bobsy. Look at this Wanyamon. He's so thick. Thick little baby. This is IO burst mode. Hi, Tomato. How are you? You like my new model? He is such a big circle, round baby. I love it. I love it. I don't know what the M stands for, though. M stands for masochist, obviously. Dog. This dog, I swear to God. Okay, anyway, Tapmon. When okay, so this is some Atmon stuff. When a social tool or game trait card would link to this Digimon, you may reduce the cost by 1. Oh, that's pretty nice. I actually kind of like that. Linking is cool with Atmon, but it is expensive to do because there is a cost to do that. Yeah, why is there a cost to link but not a cost to Arts Digivolve? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? Dog, I will. I swear to God. Make your decision. You want to go in, you want to go out, you want to go out, you want to go in, you want food, you want a little bit of everything? Can you read Story of the Royal Knights? It's Wanya hanging out with the Royal Knights. It's a very cute man. Aww. That's so cute. The crash out about Arts Evo is real. I'm still okay if we get angry enough about it. If we get angry enough, they can errata it. They can errata it. Balance it. Pagu. Oh, it's the 3 Musketeers support. When 3 Musketeer trait cards are placed in the Digimon's Digivolution cards, it may Digivolve into a Digimon card with 3 Musketeers in its text, or the TS trait in the hand with the cost reduced by 2. I can't help but feel like this really should not have had the TS trait. I know why, but the only TS, like, I know you can mix and match this with like Volcanismon or any other, like you can sprinkle TS in a Three Musketeers deck, which is fine, but I just feel like it's just like slipped in here for no reason. It was all about Three Musketeers until the last part of the line. So like but Deputymon's already a Three Musketeers, no? Oh, no it isn't. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh yes, little baby. Little baby. I don't like trait mixing. I really don't. I feel like they are playing with that a little too much. All these freaking slashes, it's reminding me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you know what I mean? You can sprinkle Musketeers to the red, black, TS, Volcanismon stuff, but right, no reason to, really. Yeah, you could, you know? It would be the Musketeers, but also Justin support somehow. We're not playing that bomb anyways. No Deputymon? Damn. When one of your opponent Digimon's attacked by trashing one card in your hand, one of your Titan trait Digimon unsuspends. See, this is simple. This is simple. But again, it's also limited to Titan, so it just sucks. I don't know. Never show Io the 81 security Omnimon. How many slashes are there? You remember cards used to have except Doru Greymon and Burning Greymon, because in the English translations they called them Greymons when JP they were not Greymons at all. I want prelude cards to be a thing. What are prelude cards? Gatchmon is a search. Add one Atmon. God, we needed a search for Atmon decks. I swear to God. It was so page. Yeah, and it's a search Atmon and you didn't have a search card. That's really funny. Delete one of your opponents is doing with 3,000 or less. This is needed. I have 2 all arts of this Gatchmon, or Dogatchmon. I don't remember what it is, but this Coronamon I've seen. By trashing up to 2 Iliad or TS, draw 1 for each card trash. So it's just a recycling card. You can build up trash, and then you can also just get rid of cards you don't want to get new cards. Pretty decent. For free. But y'all, why is Bearmon so baby? Why is he so sad? So sad. Are they doing it for regionalists? I'm betting prelude cards will have promo. Oh, the one with the brother, right? Bear. This is the one that turns to Marsmon. This is the little brother. If you have 4 or less memory, this Digimon. What? Can I put this in my... Damn! Damn! TS gimmick is if you're at less than 5 memory, you go sicko mode. Yeah, if you have 4 or less, you can just Digivolve without paying the cost. Why are you so sad about it? I think that's pretty powerful. I think... Oh, okay, so this is like... Oh, this is probably gonna be a box topper. All art, Baramon. They added some more support for Hawkmon and Aquilamon. I know that. When any of the Digimon Digivolve into a Digimon with blah blah blah, reduce the cost by 1. Always nice to see more support you can use for like an OG DNA Selfimon deck. Suspend when your opponent's Digimon, then if it's your turn, to if your Digimon my DNA to Selfimon in the hand. See, I support this. It also has Raid. I like this. Now you have that and Gatomon. Very good. I need that Selfimon support. Grizzlymon. One of your Digimon with Beast, Animal, or Sovereign, other than Sea Animal, and if its traits or the Shaman or TS trait gains Raid and plus 3,000 DP for the turn. I mean, that's pretty pretty good. It's not too intense, so I'm okay with this. Like, giving it just for the turn, giving it Ray, Shadow Legends, it's fine. I only like trade mixing when it's for DNA hot men. There is no DNA hot men in Digimon, let's be real. I mean, actually, would Stingmon and XVmon count as hot man? I mean, if I were to pick, I would pick Stingmon. It's good in a vacuum, but it's better with the other cards. Yeah, like, it's not too, like, when I look at it, I'm like, I can see how it's good, but it doesn't feel too, like, broken. Do you know what I mean? Stingmon is hot male single in my area? Yeah, unless you count Imperial Drum on fighter mode. I don't know. I would say it's a hot bug. Let's see. Pheromone. By trashing one card in your hand, you may return one red or blue alien trait Digimon card from your trash to your hand. When your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them are blue, this Digimon may Digivolve into Flaremon. Okay, so it's kind of doing that like Agu Gabu thing where like if the other Digimon Digivolves, this one can Digivolve for reduced cost. Can you give me a Steam game? You can. The non-like claw. What, are you angry? Oh, you're doing the Alter S thing. Yeah. Also, what game are you trying to give me, Red Dragon? Miramon! Yes! Yes! Flame support for my Jimothy Ken deck! Jimothy is back in business. What does this even do? By trashing one Flame or TS trait card from your hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 4,000 less. If this effect, then delete, draw 2. Yo! This is pretty good! Jimothy, we're back in bit! Miramon literally hot me. I'm gonna smack you to me. This don't have.
Motherfucker.
Citrus! Thank you so much for the raid! Jimmy is mad copium though. I am gonna say I did like 100% win with a Jimmy deck before. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. I saw you were playing Wandering Waves earlier. Or what is it called? Wuthering Waves? We are doing good. And then you were also playing Genshin. Thank you so much for the raid. And thank you, Citrus community, for joining us. We are playing... I'm sure you already see this a lot from Aria, but I am talking about the Digimon card game stuff right now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Go do what you gotta do, my person. Go do it. Sets up the trash for level 6 to pull them from the trash. Exactly, and it does give you draw effects if you don't delete. So I'm really happy with that. We are lacking on good flame cards. But a deck and I just couldn't do it. Well, you know, as a person who pulled an all-art Jimmy Ken, obviously, I just happen to know how to play him. I don't want to. It costs 6 memory to go through the entire ladder from level 4s and play also no immunities. I know. They don't actually want a Jimmy Ken deck to be good. I bought 4 of his all-art. Oh my god, you should have never done that. That was a mistake on your part, 100%. You should not have done that. I was not happy to pull. Honestly, I think I was more unhappy to pull the old man from Cyber Sleuth than Jimmy Ken. Yeah. Garudamon, Raid and Fortitude. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 less. And then, wait, what? Oh, okay, this is level 5. For a second, I thought this was level 4. Yeah, when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon battle, trash their top security card. That is a very common inherited effect for level 5s. So, not mad, not sad. Looks pretty good. Rapleomon is... When your Digimon gets plus 3,000, and then when your Digimon may attack. When a Digimon or 13,000 or more attacks, this Digimon may Digivolve into Marsmon or Calismon the hand without paying the cost. Ooh, wait, yeah, I kind of like this effect. I kind of like this. Very standard. Yeah. You can buy 4x Jimmy A's for the price of a fast food combo. You're not wrong. But, like, I also hate Jimmy Ken. I can't look around without thinking of the Sora I can fear love line. This is why we don't listen to the dub here, friends. Yeah, Bear Elbows for free. Blah blah blah. Sorry, when Digivolving gives someone big DP security and has raid. I kind of like that. I really do. I get all the DP buffs to hit the 13k threshold for free Evo. I like it. I find it funny that Grapleon doesn't evolve from into Calismon in the actual game. Yeah, but they couldn't. Because Bearmon to Calismon, they don't really know what happened in between, right? So they just gotta share one. Yo, what's up with this Flaremon? Why does he look like that? With that big meow. This Digimon may attack. Then, by trashing one card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7. Wait. Doesn't this mean that the second effect is end of attack? Because you have to wait for the attack to resolve? Or is it technically like after when attacking before the counter phase? Or something like that. I don't know about that. When your Digimon... Oh, I need more music, sorry. What kind... Let's pick this penguin. It starts the attack, then uses the effect. Okay. Before when attacking? I said this deletes most level 5s. But you got a trash card in your hand, but yeah, 7,000 is pretty powerful. When your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them are blue, this Digimon may Digivolve into Apollo. Okay, it just keeps going back and forth. I see. Before one attack. I see. Okay. Because it sounds like... Okay. Alright. Generic security +1 is I. Yeah, especially for level 5. But that's because the Apollomon is the one that has the cool stuff. There it is. When this card will be played, if your opponent has a Digimon with 12,000 or more, reduce the cost by 5. For the turn, all your opponent's Digimon gets -2,000 for each of your Digimon. Then delete one of the Digimon with as much DP as this Digimon or less. 2 of your Digimon may DNA into Grace Novamon. Then 1 of your Digimon may attack. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much DP. So, I mean, it's still generic enough that you can use it for... Oh no, you can't search for it though, right? Because it doesn't have Nightclaw or Light Fang, or, you know? So, me being an Examon player looking at Wingdron BT20 that deletes 6,000 and then looking at Flaremon! the inflation is real. Remember, every Olympus 12 can double proc on their plays when Digi and Homeros. Only if you are under 5 memory. But yes. I see. Because it doesn't have the Light Claw and Night Flame. I wonder why they didn't do that. Curious. Because didn't they, for the Sayo stuff in the Cyber Sleuth, they also added the Nightclaw stuff? So why didn't they do it here? EX13, please, Wingdramon delete 7,000. Found us was a cancer. Okay, so here's the alt art for Apollomon. Ooh. Oh, it's a two-parter. I can see Dianamon on the other side. So you put them together between Apollo, Grace Nova, and Diana. I can feel it. Alright. Ultimate Brachiomon. Oh, this is the thing that you climb up, right? In the Volcanismon world. Reboot blocker. Delete one of your opponent's highest Digimon. If your opponent has 5 or more memory, their Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon until the turn ends. Then, if they have 5 or less, their option card effects don't affect this Digimon until their turn ends. Huh. This is kind of an interesting card, but it's also a 5 cost. Crazy. I have not seen a 5 cost level 6 in so long. I wish we got a Brachiomon in the set. That's why she's in CS box. But it was like Sayo from her original game. I mean, I kind of like the end of turn. Sometimes looking at the rare cards is really interesting because they play around and experiment a little bit more. And that's kind of where you see the cool effects. And then like the powerful cards, it's just like eh. Brachiomon with dinosaur trait roll wed. Ultibraco can be Tex in this Tyrannomon deck. The big cost is meant to counter the Homero/TS gimmick. I see. Alright, Marsmon, here he is. Let's look at the alt art first. Nice! Look at the muscles, you guys. Look at that muscles, man. If I were into wolves, maybe, but I'm not really. It looks too much like Goblimon for me. When this Digimon, or when this card will be played, if there is a Digimon with 13,000 or more, reduce the cost by 5. Hey, isn't that just better played, like, than Apollo? Because Apollo is, your opponent needs to have 12 or more. But this one, it doesn't matter. I guess it's 13, so it's a bit harder. Or Leopard. Okay, it's the same, I mean, it's not the same thing, but, like, you can get what I mean. I am not that kind of... I prefer humans. Okay. One of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 for the turn, then one of your Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon. That's quite fitting for them in the game. Let's see. Oh! Wait! Oh! But it's before their attack completes? When any of your TS trade Digimon wins a battle, trash your opponent's top security cards. Yo, this is like the first time they kind of used that terminology. I kind of like that. Knowing Beelzemon Gunnar likes Beelzemon. I gave it away. I gave it away. I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking at this Marsmon, I was thinking about Sasashi's Beelzemon All Art card for the 7 Demon Lords for EX7. I was thinking about it in my head and I was like, yes. But I kind of like that. So it's like a double team type of attacking thing. I kind of appreciate that. And then he does get the trash top. You know, I'm actually interested in building a Marsmon deck. Yeah, I kind of like it. Would Io the Marsmon? I said if I were into leopards, but like no, I'm not into leopards, unfortunately. Alright, a Thomas. Okay, so like an updated search. Both players drop one with no limitations. That's a good Galmon. I can already smell it. This Lunamon just sitting here is a search for Iliad and TS. There's a lot of different colored like base searches for TS, and then it just has a different inherit. The Lunamon is one of them too. You got a gift sub. Welcome, big brother. I hope you enjoy all the new emotes you get with the gift sub. The second effect activates on security battles. Any battle? Wait. So it's not just Digimon attacking Digimon? I guess that's fair. Think Crazy provides jamming and searches. I mean, isn't there? There is the Sangomon does that too, right? For Liberator, Sangomon also has jamming and search. Love Lunamon, but she's a war criminal. Any battle. That's good. I want to see this Marsmon. I think I'm most interested in that one right now. Punchy McPunchy. Okay, Galmon lets you play. It's just an updated lets you play Thomas Norstein. But this one doesn't let you play. It specifically says you have to play a Thomas, not like oh Thomas in its name. So you can't play the starter deck with this one. Lekismon. Oh, this is cute. Cute art. When any Digimon play Digivolve, any of them are red. Okay, so same effect as, and it has a draw one, just a base draw one. Same effect as the Firamon. So, oh, Aegyoshusmon blue. With decode, de-Digivolve, and then if you have 3 fewer security, when your Digimon unsuspends. See, they make the blue one make sense here because the unsuspending makes sense for blue cards. This makes sense. Not the beat break stuff. Mono Thomas Data Squad, but you can't play the other one, right? Oh, it does. There's a rule. Oh, okay. I guess that works. That's acceptable. I'll accept it. She'll never get over this. No, I won't. Why would I? Crestamon. Trash the bottom 3 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your Digimons with no Digivolution cards can't suspend. Pretty typical type of effect. And then when same effect to let you Digivolve into Dianamon with a reduced cost of 2. This attack's target can't change. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Daiho's Beat Break's #1 hater. What are we crossed about here? Go chat. Go tell Tomato. I have to get through a lot of cards still, so someone just tell it. Go tell him. Thanks for the hydrate, Bompsy. Let me do it right now. Those lizards have Vanderwall forces. They can climb. They can climb and destroy gravity. Again, with facts and logic. Also, thanks for hanging out, Emperor Zephyr. I'll see you another time. Have a good one. Okay. When Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing the bottom face down, it doesn't leave. Oh! Oh, that's the same. That's the same as the inherent. So it's just the inherent, and then it also lets it unsuspend and bounce. This is like a pure blue-black card that I think makes sense. This makes sense, everybody. Okay, Dianamon. None of your opponent's Digimon with 1 or fewer Digimon can suspend until their turn ends. Oh, that's pretty evil. Oh, when this card will be played, if your opponent has a level 6 or higher, Digimon reduce the cost by 5, okay? Then delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. What? Just like that? Damn. 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 When any Digimon are played or Digivolve, you may trash any 4 Digievolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then 2 of your opponents, and one attack where your opponent's Digimon can't suspend. Honestly, I really like that one Digivolving effect with 1 or fewer can't suspend. It sucks that you can't really have it in the inherent, but I mean, like always, Diana and better Apollo in every set. Yeah, why'd that be though? Diana cards always make me nervous. Like sexually nervous or like what? Oh, there's the other half of side-by-side Dianamon and Apollomon. And then Mirage Galga. I remember seeing this and being like, why does it have Reboot, Blocker, and Evade? I'm gonna cry. You may return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the hand. Then by trashing the bottom face-down card on your tamers, return one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon to the hand. When effects add cards to your opponent's hand or trash cards, this Digimon may unsuspend. So evil, but it's all what Mirage Galgamon does. At least it doesn't have anything to do with hand count, right? At least it doesn't have anything to do with hand count. It's just bouncing and unsuspending and stuff. So, I mean, it's not as crazy, right? The art of Mirage Gal goes hard. Yeah, I really like the dark shading that they have. And like the bright colors and contrast. Very pretty. If you don't kill with the BT13 burst mode, it falls off into this guy and he's a double blocker with protection. Mirage mid-range. No, his name is Mirage Galgamon. Oh, he has an alt art. Can I be honest though? I think I like this version better than this one as an alt art. Or as like an alt art. Yeah, I feel like this could have been like the regular and then this could have been the alt art. I think I would have... Little baby! I can't help but feel like the person who drew this Elecmon also designed Ukomon because he really gave it the same head face, did it not? By adding your top security card to the hand, gain 1 memory. You know, you could really add this in the in the Beat Break deck if you want to make just a kill. You may add your top security card to the hand, then you have 0 security, recovery +1. Wait, didn't they already have an Elecmon for Aegeomon? They added another one? How many more Elecmons do you need? Okay, Patamon Search for angles and 4 Grey Dragons. I can update my 4 Grey Dragons. God, my 4 Grey Dragons deck. Imagine. And you can get this for a box topper, Leomon, a search, a glowing dawn, and 1 yellow beat break trait card, and then return. So they really... Aw, cute! Last set that I like was the searcher. I see. This one, by added your top security card to the hand, when your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000. This isn't as good as the other Agumon. I don't see why people would use this one over the other, to be honest. Or Grey Dragons is such a meme. Exactly, and that's why I made a deck out of it. I wonder if I will pull another SP. I don't think they have an SP for this guy. Yo! Angemon! What that leg doing, though? What that leg doing? I can't help but feel like he's very fabulous in this art. Am I wrong? He's very fabulous. When effects trash this card from the security stack, you may play 1 level 4 lower Angel or Iliad trait card. Whoa, wait, there's a new keyword? Ascension? When this Digimon is deleted, you may place this card as the top security card? Yo! Ascension? Yo! That's just the effect from that old secret rare Angemon way back when. This is pretty dope. This is a pretty dope card. Dynasmon with Ascension way. Damn. Imagine when they put it on Lucamon, you guys are gonna regret it. When they add Ascension to Lucamon. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Very pretty card. Cougarmon, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000. Then by trashing 2 bottom face down cards, this Digimon may Digivolve. Are we done with that? Is that just all Beat Break does? Just Digivolving by removing its stuff under the tamers? I guess that is kind of coded with the anime, right? Because you gotta do like E-Pulse and mess with the tamers to Digivolve. I guess. I don't like it. No, please don't bring that into existence. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Lucamon might get Ascension and then you guys are gonna regret it. I just can't help but feel that in my bones. Craftmon. I don't think this guy is really crafty. Add the top security card to the hand, then recovery +1. By trashing 1 Appmon from your hand, draw 2. It's good. It's good because Appmon struggles with like card draw. So this would help a little bit. Pegasusmon. E-Pulse and Digisoul are basically the same thing. That's why the decks have the same gimmick. Armor Purge. Add 1 of your top security cards to the hand. Then you may place 1 Angel, Archangel, 3 Grand Angels, an Iliad trait Digimon, or TS trait Tamer from your hand as the top or bottom security card. Okay. So it's just like a little playing with the security. Then you can put the level 4 Angemon in there and then like get a free play. Yeah, okay, I get it. You may place 1 Angel, Archangel, 3 Great Angels, or Iliad trait Digimon card from your hand, or your Digimon Situation card to the Salvo security card. Then, if DNA Digivolving, trash both players' top security cards. That works well with the Angemon. When your security card is added to Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Now, I guess this is more... They wrote it specifically so that like you can't really mess it with the Hootie stuff. So, I mean... But I feel like I need to buff my Shakomon deck now. Pegasus has the weirdest face ever. More tools for Vemon Armor Rush. Vemon Armor Rush? No, I want different Pokemon. I want different Digimon armor stuff. Not just, this will scare me in pre-release. Just Shakomon jump scare. When your security stack is removed from one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000. I feel like that's a little underwhelming. As a level 5 inherit, that's a little underwhelming. Sirenmon. Security end of turn. You may play 1 Ceresmon from your hand with the cost reduced by 7. If this effect played, you may place this card as the played Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. When any of your other Shaman or Ilya trait Digimon or Tamers would leave the battle area other than by your effects, by deleting this Digimon, they don't leave. You may place this card face up as the bottom Digi. Oh, it's a bit of a setup. So you have to have Saruman up in order to activate the security, and then you could play Sarismon for a reduced cost. But it's a bit of a setup. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense lore-wise. I know. He didn't put the other E. I'm sorry. There is Angel's OTK thanks to Shakumon again. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your suspended Digimon. That won't work for Dianamon though. Ahaha. Ooh, Ascension Magna Angemon. Looks pretty cool too. By trashing your top or bottom security card, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 8,000 until the turn ends. When your security stack is removed from when your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000. Same as the Shakuman. I see. I'm on the card that gaslit the player base into thinking green plants are back. Wait, why? There isn't really any plant coding in this, is there? Not much plant coding in here. I'm not worried about pre-release, it's just fun and game. Yeah, it's all about hoping you pull something cool during pre-release. Alliance, when Digimon when attacking, if it's your turn, by adding your top security card to the hand, or trashing the bottom face-down card under any of your tamers, you may play or use one... Wait, wasn't there a card that did this already? I swear the starter deck had the exact same card. I swear I read this card already. I swear to God, Alliance. Oh, so it's just instead of minus 5,000, you just have the extra option to Digivolve by using your security. So it's a little bit more aggro. Okay, it's a little too close, is it not? It's so similar. I hope I pull an effing Christovamon. I don't know how I feel about this. They're so similar. This one also has Alliance. But since it's not a starter deck, it doesn't explain it to you. But yeah, this also has Alliance too. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah. Exactly. I always forget about that requirement for pre-releases. Good night, Gumbola! Clavis Angemon. By trashing your top or bottom security card, your opponent's Digimon's effects don't affect this Digimon until the turn ends. Great. When your security... And it's when attacking too? Damn! When your security stack is removed from you, may play one level 4 or lower from your hand without paying the cost. 2 of your Digimon gain reboot and blocker. Honestly, this is a pretty, like, decent level 6. It's a very defensive level 6. Like, that's pretty crazy. It works really well with the Ascension stuff. Starter Murasame is also on play on Evo, while we was just on Evo on attack. Well, on attack is probably better than on play, to be honest. Yeah, for a rare, this Clavis is not bad at all. Alright, another dual card. Habakirimon. Let's see. Recovery +1. Then, by trashing the top security card of one player with the most security cards, this Digimon unsuspends. And that's probably going to be your opponent, because you've been trashing your security left and right. When any of your glowing dawn trait Digimon will leave the battle area, by trashing your top security card, they don't leave! Okay, and then this is... When your opponent gets -8, then by trashing your top security card, all your opponent's Digimon gets -5,000 for the turn. Huh. Huh. So you can give one Digimon -13,000. Jesus, Christian. And then you recover it immediately after. And it's only cost 6! I hate this! It's a mini ruin mode? No, it is! Yeah, it is! It 100% is. You could just use it as an option card. The dual cards, they really work as just like... You really can just use it in any deck at this point. Just for like the option, you know what I mean? And then you can digivolve it too, if you want, right? Interesting alt art. Wait. Oh. The problem is that these have so much text, you can't really see the alt arts for the dual cards as much anymore. Cost 3 is steep, but you get cost 3 discount in the deck. Yeah! Always. So freaking rude. Oh! Our first SP! Little, like, Japanese paintbrush style Habakirimon. I bet this would look really cool IRL. Curious. I'm guessing the other SPs are the, deep break stuff that are in here. Junimon! This one requires you to trash from tamers. It can't be used anywhere. No, this one lets you trash security. This one lets you trash security to do things. So if you have cards that trash, like a deck that trash security, then it should be fine. It should work. This one doesn't have anything to do with your tamer stuff. Junimon, when this card will be played, if there are 6 or fewer total cards in both players' security stacks, reduce the cost by 5. And then by placing one other Digimon as the top security card, trash both players' top security card. Having Mastamon vibes here, which makes sense because the only other Junimon card was in the Mastamon starter deck. She's so pretty. When your security stack is removed from, you may play one play cost 8 or lower angel? Oh, so she can use the Ascension stuff! I want to build a Meikubon, and this is a way better level 6 than Ragwilmon. Oh, so you can use it with the other angels! Oh, that's evil! Oh, that's evil! That's evil! I want to make this... She is an angel support, but not an angel. Well, hopefully you can get some stuff with, like, the TS keyword. But, yeah. Oh, so cute! Cute alt art! Hey, do they also have, hysteric mode? Oh, not yet. No hysteric mode for Junimon. But it's cute. I kinda wanna make a Junimon deck. Oh, this thing is so cute! When a social tool or game trade card would link to this Digimon, you reduce the cost by 1. With the baby, that would also just make it free for a lot of link costs. Spend one of your opponent's Digimon. So that works well. That works nicely. Geckomon again, another Surge, and Piercing. Nothing too crazy here, but this is just pure on play and not when moving. So why would you use this over the other one? Hold on. Confusion. Okay, so this one lets you put it under the tamer. This one just lets you put it in your hand. So you don't need to use, like, the tamer stuff. Okay. Oh, that's evil. I want it! Junimon uses a direct counter on Medusomon since she wants you to delete stuff and trash your security. Delicious! You know how I feel about Medusomon. Slightly an angel support, but is an angel until the green-yellow level 6 because you have a lot of green cards. I do like green. Green's my favorite color. Why is this Floramon looking at me like that? Reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Vegetation or Shaman trade card and 1 TS trade card among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Interesting, interesting. And then, oh, it's the other Bearmon! Oh, he's so chunky! Oh, he's so chunky! Oh, it's so cute! When he digivolves into a green, and then when he wins a battle, draw 1. Adorable. Good night, Digicarding. You have a good one. Junimon doesn't counter Medusa because she has progress. So, yeah, so progress you can't activate any of your effects, right? Any Digimon effects? I don't actually really fully know how it works. Armalisa, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon when you would use an option card with glowing dawn trait by trashing the bottom face down. Reduce the cost by 3. Oh, that's evil. You could just use that E-Pulse for free then. Damn! Okay. It's not that, like, aggressive of a card. But it is very utility-based. Target is full immunity. But the opponent can still trigger them. Okay. But you can still, like, rebuild your deck a little bit, I guess. Just like a champion stage for Palmamon. That's what I said! It looks like a Palmamon Evo! That's what I said! Kiwi. You may suspend one Digimon, and then if there are 2 or more suspended Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend. Very conditional, but I mean, you can also use this for a vegetation deck. Works. Cute! Little baby. Grizzlymon, one of your Digimon with Beast. There was also another Grizzlymon, right? One of your beasts, and blah blah blah. Okay, it's the same plus 3,000, and then another draw 1 for when they win a battle. Ooh, then you can stack that with blocker. Armor Lisa should be Wind Guardians. Earlier, doesn't the form on here look like she's smoking a fat one? She looked like she was giving me eyes. Oh yeah, she kind of does look like she's smoking. We could add a cigarette in her hand. 100, like the old-timey cigarette ones with like the long stick. Do you know what I'm talking about? 100% that. Let's see. Logimon. Logimon? Logimon? It's probably like logic, right? Logimon. You may link blah 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 with the cost reduced by 1 from hand or Digivolution cards, and then when it links, if you have one of your tamers, you can play a Kazuki and Itsuki. Nice. Being able to play tamers. Nice. Does it say 1 or fewer? Oh yeah, okay, it does limit that. Oh, login. So it's Logimon. Okay. Okay, I'm downloading. Logimon art parallels the BT25 Dogach. That's what I was thinking. It looked exactly... It looked very... I'm very familiar with the Dogachmon. Don't... BT25 was not nice to me. That's all I have to say. AGO Chessmon green. Suspend. And then it can't unsuspend. If you have 3 or fewer, it gains piercing and plus 5,000. And then when serious attack, you can really build like an Aegeomon deck now. Because they added all the other AGO Chessmon cards now. Rather than just using it as support, you can really build one just with Aegeomon now. Which is curious. He's green for an amazing reason. Oh, you know? Because he's green? Great, Grizzlymon! So cute. The little luchador mask. BT21 had too much Atmon that I was new to Digimon, so I didn't mind and was my first box. Oh, so you started relatively new. I started around like BT11 or BT12. Let's see, on point when Digivolving, give it this Digimon attacks. Nice, and then you can activate the battle stuff if it's powerful enough. When this Digimon wins a battle, it may Digivolve into Calismon or Marsmon in the hand without paying the cost. When this Digimon deletes... Oh man, yeah, I do want to make the Bear Brothers deck. I like it. I like it. Pheromon! You may suspend one Digimon, then if there are 2 or more suspend Digimon, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. See, this is okay because it still plays around suspended stuff, so like, it's okay if it's green. I'm okay with this. When this Digimon suspends, you may play 1 4,000 or lower Digimon card with vegetation, plant, avian, or bird in its traits, or the TS trait from your hand without paying the cost. Okay. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your suspended Digimon. I see, I see. The Bear Batter Bros, I was gonna love the field spell. The Coliseum? His name is Bootmon! Like to boot up a computer? That's funny. If it's your turn, you may link 1... Yo, I'm getting tired reading all these cards. My throat! Loved Digimon for years but wasn't well known growing up. I get it. The purple Atmon set is my mood? Okay, I will see. Yeah, I've always had a special place for Digimon. It just has a lot of like a nostalgic, emotional vibe for me. So, and I can't help but it's like the game that is most fun. Do you know what I mean? It's the most fun. We're at 56 cards. What do you mean we're almost done? We have tamers and options. Okay, if it's your turn, you may link, and then For cost reduced by 2. I do like the reduction stuff with this one. When this add-on gets linked, suspend, and then return one of your opponent's suspend Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Sweet. Monarch Lizardmon gets this too. When your opponent gains Rush, Pokemon, whenever your Digimon gains Rush, Security Attack +1 and plus 5,000, then it may attack. Does that happen? That happens before the Arts Digivolve, right? Rebootmon, the first great at-one deck. Hi, new viewer here. Started time between BT21 and 22. Here in Brazil, the interval was longer due to the delay. Hey, we found another Brazilian, Umbra. You're not unique anymore. Okay, so if your Digimon dies, you, you might not be able to Digivolve it. But you don't have to attack, I guess. By trashing the bottom face-down card under any of your teamers, de-Digivolve, and then this Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon. But it doesn't have... Oh, it does get piercing from the inheritance. The card suspends to attack, and then the Digivolve happens before the attack begins. That is so confusing. That is so confusing to me. It feels like the Digivolving should happen... I guess it says instead of trashing after use. It feels like it should handle the attack first. Oh, you're also from Brazil? I guess I must learn Portuguese. Yo, this is such a cool card! Yo! Yo! Oh my god, I really like it. It's like spray paint art. And then it gets an SP. There it is. They're both good, but I really like this one. Another new viewer here? Welcome! How many viewers do we have today? Hold on, let me check really quickly. 33? 26? Psycho Mantis? The hell? What are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing? That card is hella cool, matches the energy of the Evo. It looks, yeah, I like how it looks like spray paint. Yeah. On the bottom left of spray paint art, you could slightly see the beat break rookies. Oh, they're spraying it! That's so cute. I love it. I love it. That's such cute art. IO coin on the rise. Stonks. Stonks. You can't really see it. I already read that. The texture is so sick. I want everything. Alright, Talisman, show me what you've got. Has Fortitude, Reboot, and Blocker. You may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, and one of the Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. When effects play or Digivolve any Digimon, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then this Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon. Nothing too intense. I know the Marsmon is probably the main one, and then Talisman is just, you know, support in the background. But I know that there is also another Talisman. I don't remember what it does do. Low-key, I hate when cool details and art is hidden by the text. Yeah, we should just... I really want them to have, like, an art book or something. I really want to see all these arts outside of the card. I want a poster of, like, hot Beelzemon all art. Can I get that? Please. Bandai, who do I have to talk to? I just finished running webcam locals and still looking around for Digi-related content. Ah, yes. We are looking through... Give me a little... Let me breathe a little. Okay. We have been looking through BT23, not BT23, excuse me. The starter decks, 23 and 24, and BT25. Stuff. Sorry, I've been talking for 2.5 hours. I'm so sorry. My throat dying, fools. I was screaming a lot. This is why I said for the commentary stream, I'm gonna use my real voice because this is hard to maintain. Who is Digipandai? Doesn't count. I am drinking water, Foo. You can't do much about that. A couple of Yappuccino and now I'm drained. Totally drained the Chino. You didn't redeem a Hydra, redeem Bobsy, but I also have. But yes, I would totally subscribe to an art book. Alright, Sarasmon. All art. Hot. But they didn't make a Sarasmon medium version yet, right? When this card would be played, if there are 2 or more suspended Digimon, reduce the cost by 5. That's pretty easy to do with how the babies work. You may suspend up to 2 Digimon, then none of your suspended vegetation or TS trait Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon's effect until their turns end. Nice! When any Digimon suspend to one of your opponent's Digimon, give minus 3,000 until their turn ends for each suspended Digimon. Damn! Damn! You really could kind of bring back the vegetation a little bit, yeah. Yeah. A very, very immune. You have to like directly attack them. You can't just delete them or bounce them. That's pretty good. Peabody just released a pre-order. Have I seen that? Yeah. Got to love how they didn't know what to do with Sarismon. It's just doing the same post art. They wanted to show the whammon. They wanted to show the whammon in here, you know what I mean? It's like the bird is not the story. Hey, did you see the pig? There's a pig under the 12,000. Right there. But they want to show the whammon. But whammon is just on top of the birdie. That's true. The Crimson Blaze would work. And also vegetation Digimon are very low TP. That's one of the problems. Why is there a pig up there? I don't... Is it Oinkmon? Alright, Rebootmon. Redeeming Atmons for us. Let's see. Link +1. See, even Rebootmon is still Link +1. But when I'm slowly understanding Digimon. When freaking Maquinamon gets Link +2? Why? It doesn't even link! It's not even an Atmon! God, I can't get mad, my throat's gonna die. It's not an Atmon though! Like, why is it? Ah! I hate Maquinamon! That's all I have to say. For some reason, Sarismon have actual pigs in their forest back. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's not... It's not an Atmon in the card. Also, hi Vulcan. Yeah, we have a new model. I showed it up a little bit earlier. Yeah, no, Maquinamon is not an Atmon, but it gets Link +2, and I want to punch it in the face. That's just how I feel. By linking one Atmon trait from your hand, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. When this Digimon gets linked or unsuspends until your turn ends, this Digimon gains piercing and blocker, and your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect it. Sweet. Sweet. I mean, piercing and blocker are nice. And it also gets reboot. So that's also nice. Yeah, that's a really powerful card. I might want to build this. Also, reboot virus in the back. Oh. See, I didn't watch the Atmon anime, so I don't know anything about these Digimon. Ooh, nice all art though. Maybe this one will actually be worth something. Oh, beautiful baby. Oh, little baby. Oh my god. Oh, little baby. It's so cute. Links might have been a mistake, but not as much as BT15 Yaramon is going to be in BT25 Angels. It's from the 3DS game. Oh. But it's so cute. It's just a little baby. Oh my god. All the God Grade Digimon Link +1 Mechmine is half Atmon. It's also level 7 god that slams 2 worlds together. You can't stop it! Well, who made him that powerful? Maybe I should stop it. Oh my god, it's so cute. I just want to... Oh, it's so adorable. I just want to squish the little cheeksies. Okay, by trashing one Atmon trait in your hand, draw one and gain a memory. Alright, pretty decent. Oh my god, it's so cute. We have 4 less memory. Oh my god, how many more cards do we have left? I'm fading. Both on-off-beat game, but different styles of play. I forgot what Onmon looks like. Hold on. Freaking adorable little
Hello, I'm a piece of
babies.
garbage.
Thank you for the sub, Eligor and Donovan on YouTube. Where Where's Onmon?
Hello, I'm a piece of
Where is...
garbage.
I don't... Okay, whatever, it's fine. If you have 4 or less memory, this Digimon... Oh, yeah, that's crazy! Oh, well, you know, I know Machine and Cyborgs. Oh, imagine using this in a Machine Dramon deck. Not that you really would, maybe, but like, damn, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. On is green. On. Oh, not as cute as Akmon, but it is cute. This one's playing like Wii Fit, you know? This one's playing Wii Fit, but then Akmon's playing like something cozy, you know? Or horror, I don't know. It could really go both ways. You could be really into Resident Evil, I don't know. Stack-based Machine is a version of the deck? What's stack-based? We've been teching in Blimpmon? Oh, and like Trailmon? Trailmon? Metal Empire is gonna be heavily... Yeah, wait, they didn't add a Metal Empire yet. You're right, they haven't added Metal Empire. I'll play with on and solo play with off. Commandramon! Up here, D-Brigade support. Add 1 card with KSmon in its name and D-Brigade or Excel trait? Interesting. What is Excel from? Stack basic was going up the normal. Oh, I see. Toy Agumon reveal. Oh, look at the little Lego steps in the back. That's so cute. Add 1 option card and 1 TS. Here's the support for 3 Musketeers. It's still kind of meh, but at least it's just like 1 option card. It's not even like black option or purple option. It's a very neutral card. Onmon is playing... Oh, Onmon is playing Smash, Akmon playing Tomodachi Life! In the dark? XL was a device type? Oh, I see. Monodramon. When this Digimon suspends, draw 1. When this Digimon attacks a player, lose 2 memory. What? I have not seen a lose 2 memory in so long. What is the point of this card? Why? Yeah, I really want Mamemon. I'm missing Mamemon, please. But like, why? I don't get this one. Yeah, XL is the archetype that Chaosmon falls under, being named after the Digivice XL. I see. Alliance fodder. Okay, so they have alliance stuff going on here. Okay. Oh, its DP is 4,000. Okay, that's fair. Alright, I get it. When this Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its link cards, it doesn't leave. Oh, I wonder who's using link cards here. Seals Dramon. Yo, this is really cool card. This is dope. When any of your D-Brigade... But why are they mixing D-Brigade and Axel together? When any of your D-Brigade or Axel trait Digimon are played, this Digimon may digivolve into a D-Brigade or Axel trait card in the hand with a card reduced by 2. Huh. Oh god, why is Deltamon smiling at me like that? Darkdramon is part... Oh, so this is the Darkdramon Chaosmon. Okay. Because I know, look, the Bancha Leomon and... What was the other one? The other half? That's not important. Yeah, I don't... Why is it smiling like that? Why is it smiling? When this Digimon suspends one of your... So digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. You were gonna need the support and they were on the toy? I see. Rare mod! Oh, this Rare mod's evil. Because you can link from the trash for free and it has jamming. Disgusting. Does D stand for Darkdramon? Ooh. So this is what Offmon turns into. You may link 1 social tool or game with a cost reduced by 1. When this Digimon gets linked, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 4 or less. And then one of their Digimon or tamers can't unsuspend. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice link card. Koki, were you cooking? I don't know. What were you thinking? Orochimon? Is it eating cheese? I think It's eating cheese. They're eating slices of cheese. Look at that. Although I'm losing brain comprehension right now. I'm kind of fading. Like, no, that's milk. Those are milk jugs. There's like right here. There's like a cheese wheel that they have sliced. No, it's cheese. 100% cheese. It's a cheese wheel, guys. It's eating cheese. Cheese and wine. One of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't attack until their turn ends. I like how I say or Tamers, so it's a counter for red hybrids too. When this Digimon suspends, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, so this is like more alliance fodder stuff too. Yeah, you may play 1 play cost 4 or lower TS trait Digimon card among them without playing the cost. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. I assume that's why when it says it suspends. And then it has that here too. Ooh, this is some edgy card, but I really like it. I really like the... Man, Sasasi is such a good artist. If I could get them to draw Beelzemon X Tiola art, I would be well made. What's funny, Cryptic? I kinda wish it was secondary color of purple. You know, I got revealed with more new dual cards of Darkdramon, Gundramon, and Ziffaga. I did see it, some promo stuff. Megidramon for the lulz. Toxic. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna skim because I'm losing juice. I can't do this anymore. Looking through like 200 cards. Who knew it would take so long? But I'm gonna do my best. Hi Sarah, how are you doing? I don't want to crash out right now. I'm too tired to crash out. Wow, a dragon. Wow, a tank. You could play stuff. Wow. Smash? Question mark? I just wish he wasn't a weeb. I really had hope, but I wish he wasn't a weeb in the anime. Or in the game. But this is a good all-art card. Look, jamming on black level 5. No. I'm dying. I've been looking through a lot of cards and I'm running out of juice. But I do know Volcanus is good because you give Link +1 to all your Digimon is pretty cracked. He's a weeb. He wants to collect like figurines and anime stuff, but he's just... You mean him being a weeb is peak? He's like... Oh, you want to see the animation, Sarah? Alright, watch this really quick. Aha! Cool, isn't it? Aha! Cool! Anyway. He likes Gundams, it's peak! I just feel like it would have been more... I don't know. I feel like... I just wanted him to be cooler. I'm sorry. Alright, when this would be played by deleting one of your play cost 11 or lower cards with Negamon in its Digivolution cards and Negamon in its text. Reduce the cost by deleted play... Wow! Damn, you could play this pretty cheaply then, no? Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. If this affected delete, trash your opponent's top security. And against Rush. Damn! And on deletion? Damn! This is a nice pocket Negamon card. I like it. But hi, Mike. How are you? The goal isn't opt on its effects, by the way. Yeah, it's not one of either. It's on play, when attacking, and you want it to die. I think that's great. I love this baby. This is such a good card. I like it. Alright, people were talking about Bacchusmon. Let's see what the problem is. What's the problem? Pizza? Hey, like cheese wheels! When this card will be played, if there are 12 or more levels worth of Digimon. That is so specific. You may play one TS trait Digimon with 6 DP or less from hand without paying the cost. When any Digimon are played or Digivolve, you may suspend one Digimon, then if played or Digivolve by an effect, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP. Oh, so it's like a Rookie Rush deck. So it's kind of like a Rush deck, no? For free? Or 3 the dice. Bacchusmon stole the cheese wheel! What Negamon really needs are more level 5s. Really hope we get the forms in BT26. Gazimon for 3 Musketeers Surge. Alright. Paimon. I know this is B-Prey because they were introduced there in episode 1. Players can't gain memory. Oh! Wait, isn't this just a better Gazimon, but it also has an inherit now? Because the other Gazimon also had an inherit now. I think it's a little bit different. Damn. I think they should add a new one. Players can't gain memory by tamer effects. 2. I think they should add that as a new floodgate. I love Bacchus. My friend group named one of our friends after him. Does it mean that he eats a lot? It's a better Gazi. Gazi does not have an inherent. Okay, that's what I thought. Rest in peace. They just reprinted Gazimon, didn't they? And the anime thing being Negamon evolved could be Frag and inherent. Where is Negamon from? Witchmon, Titan support, and then delete some more Titan support stuff. Fangmon, suspend 1 non-purple tamer. That's really specific. When any of your opponent's tamer suspend, gain 1 memory. Why is it? What a weird limitation. That just removes like a 1/6 of the decks. That's so weird. I don't know why they did that. I recognize this. When you have a tamer with 3 musketeers and its text is Digimon, when you Digi-evolve, you just need to have the tamer, and then you can just Digi-evolve it for a cost of 4. Straight to Beal Starmon. But there's also Lady Devimon. 3 musketeers trait, and then draw 1, and then you can trash and play a option with the cost reduced by 3. Titamon, triple color. Yeah, I already sensed it. You don't even need that Lady Debbie. That Black Automon is evil. This is not that Black Automon. This is not the same one. This one, she cares about humans. Okay, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete all your opponent's highest DP Digimon. After, if played by... Why did they say after and not then? They've been using then, and then all of a sudden they say that they don't... What? I hate everything. If played by or Digi-evolve by an effect, trash their top security card. Okay. When this Digimon would leave battle area, by trashing 2 cards in your hand, it doesn't leave. When your hand is trash from, delete 1 of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. Alright, there. He's so cool. He can slide. Oh, he can! Titamon without 3 colors, too? Damn! He can... That's really funny. That's really funny. He can slide out. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah. I mean, he was pretty busted in the game too. Where's the all art? There she is. Okay. Fly Bullet, delete 1 of your opponent's highest level Digimon. Then you may place 1 3 Musketeers trade card from your hand to trash to any of your Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Wife! Looking respectfully. Well, you can't see her boobs and... Oh wait, there they are. I thought they were hidden behind the arm, but of course, they had other plans because she thickums. You may use the option without the cost, and then you can trash and unsuspend, and on counter, too. That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, my wallet trainer? Well, luckily she's... Oh wait, she's a UR? What? Is UR better than SR, but not as good as Secret Rare? Is that what that is? I hope that means we get more SRs then. Oh, this man. Dan Yuki, who keeps talking about my dead dad. Suspending each memory your opponent has. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh god, it's Thomas. And kill. Each box gets 2 UR? Damn, that's crazy. Need to go now? Well, thanks for hanging out, Final RPMX. Thanks for hanging out with me. Ultra rares are new rarity for corsets. You get 2 per box for inch. That sucks. What's the other UR in this deck? I only saw Beelstarmon. Who's the other UR? Let's see. I'm not gonna read these right now. I'm just gonna skim. Kazuki and Itsuki. Homaro. Monica Simmons, who I am 99.9% sure this is Kyoko's mom, but they never said it. All dual cards? Oh! The guy in the green shirt looks like the side character to Season Kaiman dies in episode 1! Habakirimon? Oh man. Hot. Smash. Smash! Smash! Asuna Smash? Question mark? Smash? That's a pretty good card. The problem is that she's kind of does not really have a presence in the game. A lot of the like the government people just did not, they kind of lost relevance in the second half of the game, and it really fell flat. That's how I feel. Women with tired eyes. Yeah. Alright, I will read this another time. I'm just gonna skim through these. Pretty? Oh. Oh. Is that just a screenshot? Mirage Galgamon! Pretty! Cute! They're so adorable! Monica SP is just Persona 4. Yeah, all of the Tamer SPs done by the same person, Tomano Kaji or something like that. Read the Bear Field spell. This one? Oh, they all gain Rush. And add your bomb security to the hand. You may play with the cost reduced by 3. Oh. I see. Iron Slash. Divine Arms version Omega. Factorial. Grace Novamon is the secret rare. Should have known. Should have known. Should have known. Iceclad. Uh-oh. Iceclad with Grace Nova?
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage.
That's gonna be awful. Thank you for the follow, Snowy Autumn Sky. Gungermon Avenge Kidmon in the plot went never. Apparently. It's one musketeer. It's one musketeer. Reddit mod post. I really am Reddit mod posing right now. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Reading all these cards and they're taking life out of me, my life force. What does this do? Return one of your opponent's Digimon with many or fewer Digimon cards. It's about the deck. You may trash any one Digivolution card for your opponent's Digimon, then you may end this attack. No, it's a defensive Grace Nova with Iceclad and Partition. I think that's pretty dope, no? But it has Partition too. And you can end attacks? Then you can just put it back together. You can just put it back together. Don't worry about it. And then the 2-star Grace Nova. Oh, this card that I said was not that impressive. This secret rare. Wait, you get an Argomon? Oh, they reprinted BT2 Argomon. Why he kind of fine though? Did Argomon always look like that? Yo, why Argomon kind of fine? Oh. Hidden Potential Discovered reprint. And then Blinding Ray reprint. Calling from Darkness reprint. Wait, Plutomon wasn't in here. They forgot about Plutomon again. They're giving us low pull rate reprints of limited cards. Oh. Ice Wall. Pokemon. Damn. Pretty. Very pretty. Wait, this Argomon is a one-off? Is it just because of the Digisorption? Pluto is safer BT26. He's the only one left, no? Probably another Jupitermon or something. Happening for BT26 in his chair. Free Evo plus free body. Yeah, okay. I'm not too interested in the secret rares, but I do hope I can get them. But I am intrigued about this pack, this set. It feels less egregious than some of the other stuff I saw in the starter deck, but blinding all wait, I can't talk right now. You should look up the Plutomon art, it's already revealed. It goes hard? As hard as Whammin? Is as hard as Whammin? Also, they gave her pretty reasonable boobs. I thought she was gonna go crazy. Someone link it to me then? I don't have ye. I don't have ye on me right now. I'm sorry. But there is... Oh, I guess I could post this too, because this apparently was everyone talking about the premium Bandai. There is reprint of Beelstarmon X, Jesmon, Leviamon, Zumemon, and then they have the other 3 trainings: endurance training, bobbing training, weight training, and then reprints of Sistermon Sisters Training Gym, Dan and Kanan, Stirico, and the new LM cards Zevakamon, Gundramon, and Heavy Metal Dramon. Interestingly. Oh, is this a new one? Leviamon's long face. All the more to get in there. Oh, I seen this! Oh, I saw this at some point. Yeah, bro just sitting in his chair. How did I know that they were gonna do another Jupitermon? How did I know? But yeah. Bro just sit. So they do have access to these card arts without any text, and they are not releasing it into the public. Why won't they do this? My friend and I were just talking about how Beelstarmon X is the last big money card. Look at him. Yo, I'd let Plutomon. I'd let him. I'd let him. But if Rosemon Burst Mode is here, it seems like there probably is going to be Mirage Galga Burst Mode too. Come on, he has a whole chair and everything. Do you have a chair? The artists sometimes do on their Twitter. Yeah, but not all of them do. Not all of them do. They show off the full cards at Bandai Cardfest art showcases. Yeah, where's the Survive? I agree. I agree. Do you have a chair? Do you have a chair? Do you have the Virgil chair? What do you have? What kind of chair? What kind of chair do you have? Har? But yeah, they have shafted Digimon. They have shafted Digimon Survive like 100% completely. Like not even, no questions. No, like 100% they have shafted it. Absolutely. And the storm that is approaching. I'm a month behind on that bed I had planned. How about you focus on your finals, bro? Focus on that and then we can have a conversation. Alright. I have an $800 chair you're still paying off? Bro, why did you buy an $800 chair? I mean, I guess your butt does need it. Very important. You gotta take care of your butt. One day it'll be done. Won't be worth the wait, but it'll be done. Don't do this to yourself. Okay. Well, anyway, we have reached the end of today's stream. And I'm taking a break right now. Tomorrow is more study time. Is your finals the end of this week and then you'll be done? How exciting. Momentai! Bad impulse life choice. Yeah, it sounds about right. And then you can't return it because your butt's been sitting on it. But yeah, we have a stream planned on Wednesday for progress reports, but I don't really know what else. But yes, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you all had fun with the model review, even if it was extremely not really build-up-y, but I am very happy that you all got to see it. And you guys be good, take good care of yourselves, drink water, exercise, say that you love your parents or whoever you actually love. And it was really nice meeting the newbies here, and I hope to see you all again in another time. So without any further ado, I shall see you next time, and good night. And I have a stream ending soon screen because this is crazy. And I have to do this. Awkward. awkward conversation every time. Yeah.